ready, Ilbeard again reiterates Minnesota U.
Oh, I almost wore my Viking shirt just for you, Il.
Nice.
Okay, we're doing it?
I have one.
Should we do kind of a quick campaign introduction? One
What's the
shot?
attack?
Sure, I'll
by
do
the
a
way.
quick background. So, these guys are part of a long-distance exploration ship that's self-sustaining that was launched during the last days of Earth. The year that they remember would be 2047. During that time, the population growth had been running rampant, diseases were spreading, weather patterns were becoming highly unpredictable, so the planet was becoming unsuitable for life. But there was a long-distance space exploration program that was actually started around 2010 by the EU, and they put together a long-distance space flight capsule. The major problem that they were having with launching it was finding a way to make plant life more adaptable in space. And one of our characters, our own Ron McDonald, right, found a way to use retrovirus to make the plants more adaptable. They then took the technology applied to human beings, put them in a big can, and sent them off into space before the people on the planet expired. They're one of many space exploration vessels that were launched. The human race is no more. You're
Were
on
they
your own.
launched like a spoke outwards, or were they launched in one single direction altogether?
I mean, you guys were the first, so you don't know. You just know that there were more under construction when you left. You don't know where they went.
Is there any communication back to the Earth ever?
You don't know.
Alright.
You guys have long distance communication array that has a significant delay
Yep.
that you could
Light
use.
year delays.
Yeah. You don't even know how long you've been asleep. Everybody was awake for the first 6 months, and then they put everybody to sleep except for like the first wave of people that were supposed to stay awake. You guys have tattoos on your forearms that look like massive long QR codes that give you access to the ship and have your personnel designations on them. Like wealth and status will be used to determine how much access you have to the ship's resources. Cool.
Good.
All
Should
right.
we do character introductions or no?
Do you guys don't really know each other too much?
No, I mean
got
character of who we are.
Let's not.
You don't want to introduce
We can learn
ourselves?
about it in game.
Yeah, let's learn about it in game. I mean, you guys have some idea. I mean, you're a cowboy. You're a chef, right? Your name's Ron McDonald, which is hilarious. You're Oscar Mayer,
Oscar Mayer.
which is fucking great.
Also hilarious.
George Foreman.
George Foreman, security officer. That's
Grill
about,
master.
That's about what you know about each other, right? That's about it. Like, you guys were put to sleep in the same wave of cryogenesis, so you have pods near each other. When it comes to crew and supporting cast, there's 20 people a wave, and there's like roughly, I don't know, 800-900 people in the ship. So you guys are supposed to wake up in 6-month waves, do 6 months of duty, and go back to sleep for a long time.
Yeah.
Right? What's 800 divided by 20?
So 240. Yep.
40. What's 40 times 6 months? 20 years.
20 years.
So you sleep for 20 years of pop. Cold storage. It's supposed to give you the longest possible runtime, right?
Nice mathing over
Yeah,
there, Alex.
that was. I was like, the caffeine is almost there.
Yeah, that was good. So you guys are awake for 6 months, crash for 20 years, unless there's an emergency.
I like that bit.
Segue.
What does that mean?
So if there's an emergency loss of power, or if there's some sort of life support emergency, and the crew that are currently alive die, and the environment is no longer sustainable to human life, you guys will stay asleep until either the ship can repair the damage, or you run out of power and everybody dies in their little cryogenic capsules. Cool. So the ship won't wake you up just to kill you, right? There's limited artificial intelligence that you can interface with. So our name is Persephone. That's the name of your ship, Persephone.
Let Brian take all the notes.
As per the usual.
As usual. legendary lore keeper over there.
Right.
I'm gonna make a bard one of these years.
You should make a
You would be a great bard.
You would be.
I actually get like a tome.
Would you like a piece of paper for note taking?
Nah.
We're just gonna throw it away at 20-minute mark.
About when I die.
First combat, like done. All right, so, guys, give me a simple Constitution test. Double your
check.
Chest?
or test.
Test check.
Test.
Checking
check.
test.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What do we roll? A D10, right?
and then add your Constitution times 2.
So it's a D10 for pretty much everything but damage.
Yep.
So we're gonna dice plus con
Times
total
2.
times 2.
Nope. Con times 2 plus dice.
Okay.
Dice plus Constitution times 2.
Yep. There's parentheses.
Right.
13.
16.
See, 4 times 2 would be 8, plus 7 would be 15.
Okay, so you rolled a 16?
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna go first. So you wake up. You're inside of a glass tube. Okay. The front of the tube is frosty, so you can't see a whole lot. You are in a lot of pain. Your body hurts really bad. When you take a deep breath in, it feels like when you breathe in those winter days that are negative 40 because we live in Minnesota and that's just sucky. But it like hurts your lungs. It burns your nose. Okay. There's an emergency release lever on the inside of your capsule that you can use because it's not opening.
Eventually I'll find it.
Okay. Okay, so the front of the capsule pops out and slides up, and there's an arm that's going to like push you out of the capsule. It's hooked to a harness that you're in.
Oh, robotic arm.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a robotic arm. It's like, and then it's gonna unlock and drop you because you're 10 feet up.
Wait, what?
You were in the top bunk.
Roll something.
Okay, so you're gonna take 12 damage. You fall and horribly twist an ankle.
What in the world?
What? Minus 12.
How many life points do you guys start with?
38.
Oh, well, let's
That
just
was a
say,
third.
Let's take 6. Take 6 damage.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna adjust on the fly a lot, guys.
You wake
Bear
up,
with us.
take
You're
half
dead.
your day.
Yeah, you're hurt. You're hurt bad. Yeah. So you twist your ankle. You're like, ow, fuck. Okay, you're in a room that looks. It's all metal, right? And you see 2 rows of these cryogenic tanks. The lights are flickering overhead in fits. And when the lights flicker off, the only illumination that you can see is the cool blue illumination coming out of the frosty exterior of the glass tanks that other people are in. You can see vague shapes behind the frost. In the middle of the room, that's about, 30 by 40. It's not super huge for having some people packed into it. There's a console, and it's a holographic console that is like popping on and off with the flickering of the lights overhead. You are in a lot of pain. You're like crawling kind of pain, like wheezing, puking up weird, shitty fluid kind of pain.
I'm gonna hobble over toward the middle of the room.
Okay. You don't remember this. Like, this is weird. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Put my hand through the hologram.
Okay. So when you're moving your hand back and forth through the hologram, it's not responding.
Bang on the console for a minute. Hey!
Do you have any kind of technical skill?
No.
Sweet.
I operate grills and stoves.
He knows how to fix
Nice.
Nintendo.
Give me a
Whack.
difficult intelligence test. Plus your intelligence, minus 2.
8 minus 2 is a 6.
Okay, so you're just hitting it. You're like, hey, hey.
Yeah. Super Nintendo style. Just bang, 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 bang.
Some of the tanks, too, the light in the tanks are flickering.
Okay. So if nothing's happening here, I'm gonna hobble over to
One wall, so 3 walls are tanks. 1 wall is nothing but lockers.
Are any of the other? There's no one else that seems like they're waking up.
Not yet. No, there's no. Some of I'll say there's 3 open tanks too. 3 of the tanks are open.
Okay.
So these 3 people are already not here.
I'm going to throw up a couple times.
Yep.
Kind of try to get that tingling sensation out of my leg.
Okay.
Just feel ill and dizzy. And
There's a name on the weird, like, one-piece unisex swimsuit that you have on.
ooh,
Right. And it's Meyer.
do I remember putting this on?
No, you don't remember. Right now, it's super hazy.
There's nothing anywhere.
Like you're like that's my name kind of shit, right? So
Okay.
you're a little bit surprised about everything.
I made the suit. My company made the suit.
No, I'm just saying is you don't know your name is Meyer until you see it.
Oh,
Like that kind of shit.
Oh, no, no.
You're like a blank slate in the moment.
Mm.
It'll start coming back to you.
I go to a non-flickering person
Okay.
in a thing. And I put my face up. Do.
Okay.
I try to open it.
I try to open it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a scanner on the right, and so like there's also a keypad under it for manual input. Okay, you're messing with it.
Yeah.
While you're messing with it, you notice that you have a tattoo on the inside of your forearm, and you're like, oh, when you turn it, the scanner reads your forearm. And yeah, this is access granted. Emergency like activation protocol initiated in this like soft, nice, feminine voice. And then the front pops towards you and scares the shit out of you. and then slides up, and the robotic arm leverages the person out. Okay, so you wake up and you're in this tank and you're like doom 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 and you're like, what is happening? Where am I? And all of a sudden it pops open, a very startled dude is standing outside and you're pushed towards him on this automated arm. And then
I scurry back over to the hologram in the middle.
it's gonna drop you, but you're on the ground level. You're not on top bunk, so you're okay.
Okay. The best part is I have acrobatics and
Yeah, so
martial
you
arts.
might have been able to
so,
mitigate the falling damage.
yeah.
Okay.
But
So,
tucked and
but it
rolled.
drops you on the ground. You can't stand right now. You're like
Okay.
heaving and puking and whatever else.
Yep. I'll just do a few dry heaves.
Okay.
Who are you?
What?
Where are we?
What?
Okay, so while you guys are standing there talking, you hear a noise that sounds like a screeching, twisting kind of noise, and the whole room starts to shudder.
This fucker did that.
I'm probably still puking.
Yeah.
I bang on the console more.
Okay. Yeah, so you hear the same thing again. Like emergency activation protocol or
I'm
something.
trying to scan my arm
initiated.
in the hologram.
No, it doesn't work. But when you're smacking the console, something lights up. And another pod opens. And you are gonna be ejected from one of the pods. Take 6 damage as you fall from the pod. It just pops open,
Standard.
an arm lifts him out, and then let's go.
I belly flop.
Yeah, I like
flop.
I go down the hallway with the lockers.
Okay. So you go to
I leave these guys
lockers.
alone. I don't know. I try a couple and
They've got
try to
names
put
on
some
them.
distance.
The lockers have names on them. You have a name on your chest?
I just saw his name, right? On his
did.
chest?
Yep.
Okay. Do I see that locker?
You do.
Yeah.
No, I mean you have to present your QR code.
Okay, it doesn't work. Meyer. And I look for a Meyer.
Yeah, okay, there's mine.
Ding.
Okay, so it pops straight out towards you.
That's not how lockers work.
Nope. But inside of it, there's 2 sides, and there's like clothes, personal effects, a walk, a cleaver, some other stuff. There's also on the inside, when it pops open, there's this bright yellow sticker, and it says, in case of prolonged cryosleep, memory loss may occur. Wait here until the medical team arrives.
No immediate threat. So I'm going to take, still wearing my unitard. I'm going to grab like a shirt or like an apron or something like that and put it over. But then otherwise I'll kind of grab some of my possessions and make sure they don't get too close to me.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna stand up and walk over to the guy who I recognize let me out.
Okay.
I take cover behind the locker that just came out.
Is my brain as fuzzy as his was?
Yeah, you don't really know what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
You guys are kind of like, there's a name. Wow, I'm in a room. You're like, this is what's going on.
Who are you and where am I?
I wiped the blood off my nose.
Right?
Am I like slimy?
Probably.
cryogenic
I'm sure you guys
freeze?
are all slimy. Like, you're covered and also filled up with an ooze that keeps the water in your cells from forming crystals. You feel horrible. You feel like super nasty inside.
I'll walk over to the lockers as well.
You vomit and cough up a whole bunch of it when you first wake up and
I'll
you're
vomit
spit
on
out.
the way.
Yeah. You're like,
I'm gonna leave a trail like a cat, just
more like a snail.
No, I mean a vomit trail.
Oh, vomit trail. Yeah, sure.
Where are we? Do you know what's going on?
I'm hiding behind the locker. Figure it.
Oh.
Shot out, and I'm on the...
Pull.
Whap!
You hit
I
him?
hit you with a walk.
All right, well then roll. Roll
Dodge.
to hit. Dude, I hope so. He's gonna fuck you up with that walk.
What the fuck, dude?
I don't know. I don't know who you are.
I was talking to you.
So?
I dodge.
In an unexpected twist, the character's first combat of the night is not against zombies, but against each other.
As usual.
So this is 9 plus 8, 17.
The fuck, dude?
What are you going to get out of the way?
Not enough.
All right, I think you're going to damage the shit out of his face, too. 17's a really good roll. This is going to be great. All right, let's see.
This is not gonna be great.
So I'm going to hit and run. Like, I probably don't even wait to see the hit happen.
Okay, so 17. All right, so roll your d8
My D8?
for damage, right? Increase that by 2 before adding the multiplier for damage. So 7 times strength.
Times...
Strength. Are you two-handing it?
Times, yeah,
2.
strength. So 7 times 2 is 14.
So he just rings your bell for 14.
You break my nose a second time in the night.
And I book it down the hall
Like-
away from them.
I mean, it's not how it's like a big room, right? But it's long.
Okay, I book it down the long room.
Okay.
Did I see his name?
In
In the flash of walk to my face?
His name says Locker. It says Meyer.
Should I perceive it? Or do
You're
I...
okay. It's in the locker. It's not going anywhere. He ran off. If you want to see it in him, it'd be
Like-
hard. But
Mario! Mario!
I get to the end of the room, put my back to the wall.
I look at you. Do you know who that was?
No, I was in the middle of asking him when he punched you or hit you in the face.
What the fuck's his problem? I'm gonna go to my locker. I'm
Okay.
gonna be like,
McDonald.
match him up,
Right.
scan it in.
It's right next to mine. They're alphabetical.
It is. It's right next to it. Okay.
Suck in some more blood from my nose. I'm gonna do the farmer blow actually.
Blow some blood over the deck. Okay, so yours pops open.
What do I got in there?
You got like a standard uniform, cowboy hat, lots of cigarettes. Like cartons on cartons. Like where you would usually have other personal effects.
A lighter?
That would be awesome. We'll say you smuggle it into the band of your hat. You got a mini Bic in there.
I'm gonna pull out
Secret
2 cartons.
depositories.
No light. Yeah, right.
pull out my clothes, pull
Okay.
out my cowboy hat.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna start changing.
You guys all have basic overalls, like besides your personal effects.
Notice I'm the only one who hasn't gotten to my locker, so I'll go to mine and try to open it.
Okay, it opens.
Okay.
Foreman, what's your station here? I know what the stations are, right? Am I unfuzzed a little?
Not yet. Oh, okay, you're just
Foreman.
you're like, what do you do?
What do you do here?
Well, in my locker I have a sword and a pistol, so I'm assuming
Pistol has no ammo in it.
I'm
Hopefully not scared. like
I'm a
that other guy.
samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, clearly I'm a samurai.
Right. You don't know.
Don't start swinging that sword at people randomly for no reason.
Who are you guys? Where are we?
I really don't want to invite him back right now.
I think my name's Foreman. How about yours?
Swinging that sword.
Oops, sorry guys.
Media.
Yeah, right, there we go.
Maya!
Are you gonna smack anyone else in the face, Meyer?
Only if I have to.
You don't have to.
We're gonna walk over to the console.
Okay. It's flickering intermittently.
What does it say?
I mean,
There's warnings, any...
there's a warning. It says warning, hull breach.
I know what a hull breach is.
Yeah, but you don't know you're on a ship right now. You're in a room. So now you're like, oh man, that's bad. Maybe we're on a ship. Like, you're starting to figure things out a little bit.
Look up at the pods.
Atmosphere contaminant detected.
Things are starting to ringing my bell a little again.
Kind of. You don't know what ship you're on. You don't know why you're there, but you're like, maybe we're on a ship.
I can understand what the pods are.
Yeah, you guys know now that they're cryogenic pods.
How many?
There's 20 in this room. 2 rows of 10.
Let's start walking through to the pods.
Sure, there's 3 empty pods. 5 of the pods have an intermittent power supply. It's blinking on and off.
We'll go to
So
that
3
one.
empty pods in addition to ours?
Yep, so now it's 6.
We're gonna find the first broken one.
What do you mean by broken?
Intermittent
Flickering?
power supply.
Okay, you find it.
Gonna see what's wrong with it.
The glass is frosted on the inside. You want to open it? You want to emergency, like, you want to open it?
Yeah.
Initiate emergency, whatever protocol?
Yes.
Ejection, whatever. Wanted to spit out this person? Okay, so you can figure out eventually that if you scan your QR code, it will open the pod and spit out its person.
I open the pod.
Okay, open the pod. Cool.
Lift it up for him to help him out.
That's not what happens. The pod opens and nasty green slime and chunks of flesh flow out of the pod onto your feet and your lower legs, and as the person's ejected towards you, you see like a mostly rotten corpse that's been sitting in there, and there's not a lot of them is left on the bone. You're gonna have to give me a fear test.
What if I have nerves of steel?
It'll give you a bonus.
That's good.
So roll a d10 and give me a simple fear test.
10?
You roll a 10?
I rolled a 10.
Roll again.
10?
Really?
Really?
Roll again.
10?
You're kidding me.
I'm not.
All right.
You can see it, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter anymore. So you're not even phased. You don't even have to roll to dodge out of the way. You just like calmly step out of the way as this dead body is ejected onto the floor. Ugh.
I think that one is dead right there.
You're shitting your britches.
Is there enough liquid to just kind of push it under the pod, out of sight, out of mind?
No, the pods are all like, it comes out of the ground
Oh.
and moves into the next pod above it. It's like a column with 2 doors.
What's their name?
Smith.
Shit, they don't have flesh.
Doesn't have flesh. Do you want them to have flesh?
I want them to have enough on the tattoo.
Oh, so you can open their locker. Good call. No, there's not enough. They're slimy and gross.
Well, that was unexpected. Don't open these ones, I say, and I look at all the flickering ones and point them out.
Are we opening the other ones?
Yeah, maybe you want to help me?
Sure.
We'll go open the other ones that aren't.
Wait, no, don't open anything!
Are you gonna shout directions from a mile away, or are you gonna come join us?
He's gonna show directions from a mile away.
Depends if you're going to open more of those pods.
Okay, so while you guys are talking and hanging out, there's another like weird screeching, rending noise, like tortured metal. Yeah,
I told you not to open it!
and the whole room starts to shake.
That wasn't the pods. I go open one that's not flickering.
Okay. After the last shake, the power doesn't come back to the console in the room.
Does the pod's lights emergency backup go off, or?
I mean, the QR reader in front of the pod is not on anymore.
I use my mechanical skill to open
To
the
try to
pod.
hotwire the pod.
Yeah.
Okay, roll intelligence and your mechanical skill.
Hook it up to a potato.
12?
Not enough.
So I try to.
And there's no power to it. It would be a hard skill. Hard skill tax.
These are pretty formidable pods, I'm assuming. They're not like you can just crack the seam.
No,
Yeah.
They're made to like survive,
Withstand.
vacuum in the room or, cosmic radiation. Like they're super beefcake pods.
I think the power just went out.
That's a good
Backup
thing.
lights go on?
Nope, it's just now the cool blue light coming out of the pods that still have power. It'll be and now you're starting to kind of remember some stuff. You have high mechanical aptitude.
Yeah.
You know that like the pods will be the last thing to lose power in the room. That power is diverted to the life support in the pods until there is no more power on the ship.
So you guys probably see me moving away from the darkest corner of the room.
The locker,
back,
the locker
back,
side,
towards the
back
light.
towards you guys.
the locker side is the most dark because
Yeah.
there's no light coming out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
a
like
good
I'm
thing.
Got a
creeping out in the
flashlight
dark.
in there. I look in your locker.
I don't think so.
No flashlight? I look for emergency, like fire extinguisher, lights, things like that, where in an emergency they'd have them stocked on
Okay.
the wall.
Roll your perception.
And I say it, I'm like, maybe they have some
Perception and
emergency
notice. Do you have
supplies
notice
somewhere.
as a skill?
Nope.
Sweet. Unskilled. You rolled a 1?
One.
Roll it again.
4.
Okay. All right.
But I do
So-
say it, I'm like, we should be looking for some emergency supplies, maybe like a fire extinguisher or an axe on the wall. Don't give it to him.
There's no axe. You guys are all, as he's talking about the fire extinguisher, you have this like strange kind of ghostly recollection that fire suppression and devices are automated.
First aid.
It's a funny thing for the person that stockpiled a ton of cigarettes to be
Does anybody have medicine?
first person
I
to
do.
mention fire.
That's good.
I have first aid, I have medicine, and I have veterinary medicine.
Speaking
actually.
of fire,
Yeah.
I pull out a cigarette and light it.
That's great.
Anyone want one?
I'm good.
Hand you a smoke.
I am sorry about before. I'm not used to waking up in laboratories.
I'm not used to being, well, actually I am, but not lately been punched in the nose.
Again, I am sorry. Do you know where we are, or why we are here?
I don't.
Or why there is a big glass tube of people soup in that one?
I think we're in a cryo chamber of some sort.
That's what the sticker says in the locker. They said help is coming.
I don't think help is coming.
I mean, that's what these stickers said.
I go read the sticker.
Yeah, it says that in cases of prolonged cryogenic sleep, that you might have memory loss and that you should wait for the medical team to show up and help you. If you can't remember stuff, basically.
So where's the medical team? How long do they take to get here?
I don't think they're coming. The lights are off, the power's gone out. The only power that's coming now is from these pods. Soon life support is going to shut down. When that happens, the only life support is going to be in them pods.
So let's get back in.
There's no getting back in now.
I could climb back up there.
I'm sure you could. Power's off. I already tried to open one of these other ones. It ain't opening.
Yeah, at this point, if you're in, you're in. If you're out, you're out until power is restored to this part of the grid.
We need to move from here, and we need to find if there's more power on this ship. I believe we're on the ship, by the way.
Do you tell them about the hull breach and the atmospheric contaminants?
I forgot about the whole thing.
That's great.
So
You probably wouldn't forget.
I roll my intelligence. I roll a 1.
You forget.
And then a 4.
Yeah, so you forgot. You're
We need to get to another part of the ship. First 20 minutes. Boom.
Soup, soup, soup. Yeah.
Oh, breach.
Now, I was reading last night, you can survive up to 15 seconds and be conscious in outer space. And then you can survive maybe up to 2 minutes without any kind of lasting, horrible, permanent injury. Before you pass out, you'll feel the moisture on your tongue boiling away. But your eyes don't pop out of your head as long as you close them. They might bulge out, and you might have some weird, like, seeing some sight issues afterwards. But, yeah. You get really puffy because all the fluid underneath your skin is boiling and producing gas. So that's kind of neat.
What's your names? Foreman? Meyer?
Foreman Myers.
You're. What's it?
My name is Ron. You can call me Ron.
The thing says McDonald.
That's my last name. My name is Ron.
Is Ron the nickname?
You know what he's getting at.
Ron is my name.
Look at us talking.
You look different than I expected.
All right, Hamburglar. Tone it down, bud.
Conversation stops like
Yeah, just chug. That's a lot of yogurt you just drank.
We need to find some light somewhere.
Is there a door? I do not see any door.
You ran out the door after you punched me in the
No,
nose.
that's still this room.
There's still a big room.
So we gotta find this.
All right, so
Power
you
thing.
guys, don't get to do this. Roll me your perception and notice. If you don't have notice, then it becomes unskilled challenge.
Roll a 5.
What about just the perception part?
Nobody has notice?
What's notice?
Nope.
Sweet.
5.
Wow. Wow. You guys are really
You had
bad.
your
I have
perception
a
to that.
7 with a 2 perception, or 5 with a 2 perception, so 7.
It's a -2.
So 5.
So that's cool. So you guys are just poking around looking for stuff. Eventually you will find the hatchway out. There's a ladder in the corner of the locker room that leads to a hatch above you.
So with the power out, you seem to be tech person. Should we get you
Well, I
to the
read that the power is out, but yes, I can
You read that?
do some technological
You read
things
that
there.
the lights are out.
I go back to the console.
Okay.
I'm going to see if there's any way to boot up emergency protocols, if it has a map, maybe a menu, work with the interface a little, see if I can find where storage supplies might be.
Okay, so you're looking around. I mean, it's out. It's out. It's out. The holographic overlay that's there when it's on, that was flickering, is gone.
How about that pod that had intermittent power that the soup spilled out of?
Okay, you go to the intermittent power pod.
Is there still power to the pod?
I mean, it's blinking off and on occasionally.
I'm going to try to hotwire the console to the pod.
Nice. That's awesome. So roll your intelligence and your mechanical skill.
All right, here we go
So
again.
he starts like, you're going to need something to pry at the inside of the pod to expose the wires.
Anyone got any? Yeah.
Okay, so you use his sword and you start prying open the back of the pod.
Well, you pry it. Well, maybe you better pry it open. You look like you got a little more oomph in that pry.
Give it a shot. Or would this be?
Oomph in that
You're
pry.
just going to roll your strength. Do
Are you
have
going to repeat
athletics or
everything I
weightlifting?
say?
I have weightlifting.
Okay, so
I'm
strength and
unfamiliar
weightlifting.
with your
Rolled
phrases.
an 8 with a 6 strength and a 4 weightlifting.
Oh yeah, so you're just like You kind of get it in, you get a crack, put your fingers in it, and then
Come on,
pry the
boy.
metal out.
Yes! Oh, fatty
When he
boys.
does it, he's like superhumanly strong.
He's got muscles on muscles.
He doesn't even look that strong. Like, he looks pretty strong. Like, he looks like he's like a thick cop or something. But when he grabs it, it seems like it's not metal. Like, he just pulls on it and it's like paper mache. Boom, boom.
Nice job. Now I'm gonna try to
Access to the
hot
wires
wire.
and stuff. Yep. Okay, so yeah, you can hotwire the console with the power.
Maybe.
Maybe.
5 plus intelligence.
And whatever your mechanical skill is.
13.
Yeah, so that's totally enough. So you hotwire the console.
Nice. So I'll start dragging some wires.
You
I'll
even find a way to stabilize the power output of the pod so it's not flickering.
nice.
Don't
That
stand
would've
in the
helped-
soup while touching the wires.
That would have helped about a few years ago.
Right. Okay, so you get the console working. The power level's low, and the console's not used to running off such a low draw, so it'll come on, but the amount of options you have are limited.
Menu.
Okay.
Map.
Sure, it's got a map. It has a service map.
See where the power
Emergency.
is?
Anything. Supplies.
Uh,
Evacuation plans.
you can try to.
Okay, Siri.
Yeah, right. It's not Siri. It's what's it?
Alexa.
Persephone.
Yeah, Persephone.
Persephone. Do I
So-
remember that?
Persephone. Yeah, you guys will start to remember that you're on a ship, and the ship's named Persephone.
I'm
And
gonna
it's
try it.
actually it's embossed on the front of the console.
Oh.
Persephone.
Hello,
Persephone.
Persephone.
Hello.
It worked.
Oh, hello,
Oh, shit.
Persephone.
Hello.
She got low power, so let's keep it easy.
How have you been,
Emergency
Persephone?
supplies, Persephone.
One of the lockers in the top right corner of the room pops open.
Wow.
Go and grab the stuff.
It's got medical kits. It's got racks of glow sticks as large as your forearm.
As large as my foreman.
No, you're like a forearm. Like it's like maybe
I mean, as large as his forearm or as
No.
large as his forearm?
Yeah, it's like somewhere. It's like somewhere around a foot long, but they're like big, thick. You know what I mean? Maybe like 2 feet long glow sticks that you can crack and wave, and they'll provide a decent amount of light.
Hand one to everybody.
You can have more than one to people.
Persephone.
Yes.
Life count on ship.
Unknown.
How about directions to get to the power so you can fix that?
Main power source of ship.
The plasma reactor is in the back of the ship.
No, don't want to go there.
Why not?
Are we in the back of the ship?
Negative.
So let's go to the back of the ship. Fix that plasma.
I don't know if I have
Whatever.
enough know-how to fix the plasma reactor.
Emergency. Hull breach. Atmospheric
I
contaminant
remember
detected.
there's a hull breach.
Oh. Where's the hull breach?
Multiple breaches.
Oh.
Oh,
Activate emergency hull breach cover-up protocol.
Okay, so she's like, the hull breaches have been sealed. Atmospheric loss is at a minimum, and could support altered human life. But the atmosphere has been contaminated.
so there's no longer a hull breach. There was a hull breach, but it's no more.
Something got in, basically.
Persephone. Is the captain alive?
I've lost communication with the bridge.
Is the bridge I probably would ask. Is the bridge cryogenic chamber near, or is the cryogenic chamber for the officers near the bridge?
Negative. Officers are scattered throughout the crew. Every wave has officers that
Are there any
are part of the
officers
flight
in this
crew.
room here?
Yes.
Can you open their cryogenic pod, please?
No.
Can you hotwire it to another pod?
I can, but I would have to draw power from here. We need anything else from her
Well-
first?
Well, there's another one of them flickering, isn't there? Can we?
Persephone, is
Yes.
there any way to download any of that map there?
Do Do you have any handheld devices that could?
Was there one in the
I can
emergency
interface with?
supplies?
I don't know. Let's see.
Mhm.
Odds or evens?
It's always odds.
It's always odds. It's odds.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so they're handheld PDFs that you guys can each take and download schematics to the ship, and they'll allow you to maintain communication too within a limited radius.
Well, we're gonna do offline searching, so put everything onto my little handheld device, please.
Okay, so she gives you a schematic of the ship the way it's supposed to be, and she tells you that someplace midships and towards the back end of the ship there's damaged hull, but she no longer knows where. A lot of her data files have been corrupted.
Officer's pod number.
I don't know, 013.
Thank you. It's been good talking to you. Thump.
Nice.
I'm gonna
She'll
go
give you a
hotwire
few
that
numbers. She'll
pod.
give you like 013, and I mean like 018, like
Oh,
07.
personnel records on these officers if they're available.
Sure. So,
What's their name?
Lieutenant Merritt, Captain Cooper, Sergeant Vios, and Ensign Hardigan. Those are the 4 officers in the room.
Do they have records of like what their status is? Officer, captain.
Yeah, well, there's a lieutenant, there's a captain, there's an ensign,
yeah.
and those are their
What's
ranks.
the highest rank?
It's captain. Captain, sure, captain.
There was a captain.
Was it Captain Cooper?
We're opening Captain Cooper's pod.
He has a flickering pod.
Oh, we're not opening that one.
No.
Bet his leg's missing.
Officer.
One-eyed, one-legged.
We're opening Merritt's pod.
Merritt's pod is flickering.
Artigan's.
Hardigan's pod is open.
Nope.
No one's there.
How about the other one? What was the
Mr.
last one? Vios?
Yeah, Vios. It's open.
Shit. All the officers left us to die.
Or something. Something
We just have
happened.
to find where they went. Right?
I bet they went to the bridge.
Yes. See? I'm sure.
Or they went to check on that reactor thing you were talking about.
Maybe.
What
Should
about
we even
these
try
ones?
opening any of these others?
Yeah, I mean, with the officers here, we might as well see.
No officers are left.
What-
The
Blinking
pod
lights.
is one of those ones. I point to the corpse on the floor. Those are the other officers.
Oh, the beef stew.
2 officers of beef stew, 2 officers are awake.
Please don't call them beef stew. That is disgusting.
Split pea soup.
What?
What?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
It was green.
Shit. I pulled the plug on Persephone too soon. I'll
we
try to
talk to
hotwire
her?
the pod right next to theirs.
Okay.
That's
Hey,
not flickering.
Alright. Give me a roll.
10.
Roll again.
Here we go again. 1.
Okay, whatever. 10 plus what's your skills?
18 total.
Oh, 18 super good. Yeah, so you hotwire the pod.
Ah, you're so good at that. I can give you a big hug.
Okay. You want to open?
Yeah. I wipe a little of that blood that he left on my nose on his shirt while we hug.
Okay, you open it. It pops open.
Anyone in there?
Yeah, there's a person in there. The mechanical arm that's supposed to eject her is broken. So she, is kind of coming around, but is super groggy.
Are you alright, miss?
Oh, where are we?
Oh, we all went through that. Hold on, just sit
Break it
down,
down
and
slowly.
do not vomit on me.
Just vomit on me. All
Can
right.
I read her name?
Stop looking at her chest.
Okay, so she doesn't vomit on you. She waits till you guys get her out and then kind of barfs a little bit on the side. What's her name? That's a good question.
What's her name?
Names. Robertson. That's what it says on her weird little jumper.
Okay.
It's gonna be a while. We might as well just take a seat
Yeah,
while she
have,
gains her
have a
bearings.
seat. Have a sit down.
Can you hotwire any of these other ones?
I can, but I think we should start getting moving soon. It's gonna take forever if we keep doing this.
Yeah, but I figured we might as well get as many of these people out before they
They still got
Come
life
on.
support.
flickering pod.
Oh, we're not opening those ones.
No, I mean before they become one of those.
I could maybe. reroute all that power from the flickering pods down into the others.
We don't want to open all of them?
I don't want to open them.
You have to go one at a time.
Oh, it'll take too long.
Yeah, Mrs. Robinson.
Oh, we got
please come
time with
me.
the
So I'm gonna help her up. He's
girl
like,
getting
I know this is confusing, but it's best if we get all your things. And I walk her down.
But
to
we're
the
going to
locker.
go through this process each time.
So
And I
she'll go with
point
you.
at the memory fog.
Yeah, she's like confused. She's like, what? She's like, oh, it's my name, Robertson? Who
Yes.
are you guys? Where are we?
We are on a spaceship called Persephone. And
Why are we on a spaceship?
because there
don't
is no
remember.
power.
Why are we on a spaceship?
I don't know, but it shakes sometimes.
Do we remember why we're on a spaceship?
Yes.
All right.
I look
Well,
on
yeah,
my
I'm not
little
sure.
handheld device, like mission logs.
Perhaps the answer will be inside of your locker. Each of us have found things. I am having a lot of cookware. Then there is the Conan sword and a Bruce Wayne hat. So maybe your items will be a clue.
I have a cowboy hat and cigarettes, but I'm a mechanical genius. It might not be a clue.
Are you smoking right now?
Yeah,
All right, she's going to take the cigarette from you.
I will give you another. That's mine.
No, she like, literally just takes it from your mouth.
I give her a cigarette.
Okay.
I light it like a gentleman.
Okay, all right. So she goes over to her locker, scans her form, and the locker pops open. And it's got, the normal stuff, the jumpsuit, boots, whatever else you guys have on, right? And then she also has a data pad that's a lot beefier than the ones that you guys have. And what else would she have? So a handheld device that's not a data pad, but is something else.
in these data pads.
tricorder?
Can we talk to Persephone, or
What's up?
in these data pads that we have, can we talk to Persephone, or is it just like a?
I mean, there's an option to try an intercom with the ship, but it's not working right now.
Okay, maybe you should keep that one of them hooked up to the main thing, so maybe we can
The
communicate.
console is out of power.
Yeah, maybe you can hotwire it again. Maybe so we can talk to Persephone from our handheld.
I think
thing?
that was just in here, but I can try. I'll
All right.
rewire it. Does it take
Go
a
ahead.
lot of difficulty?
It's taking a lot of time.
While
and
you're
it's very
doing
difficult.
that, I'm going to crack a couple glow sticks and I'm going to try to throw them up the hatch.
It's not open.
I rolled a 1.
You have to go open it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled the one.
I rolled a 1.
Roll again.
All I'm rolling is 1s and 10s. I rolled a 10.
Okay, so what's your skill again?
It's like 8 total. So 9 with the 1.
Yeah, so 9 is enough that you don't kill everybody, but you blow out the fuse to the console. Like you're trying to rewire it, and also it's like pop, pop, and like sparks shoot out from the side, and you're like, oh shit.
We're not doing that anymore. Got it.
Well, we're not doing that anymore. That is a done deal. Do the other pods stay lit?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you had rolled a 1 and then anything below a 5, you would have totally killed
Oh, come on, man. There's
So
a 5% chance I blew up the ship.
Wow.
I'm rethinking my.
I tried to open the hatch.
Okay. All right, so you can open it. It's got the old-fashioned turn wheel.
Nice.
So you spin it open. As you're spinning it open, you do hear like puff, and like the atmosphere in the room suddenly like matches the atmosphere outside the room, the atmospheric pressure. Your eardrums pop, and you swing it open. It pushes up instead of down, and it recesses into what looks like a huge pipe going up with a ladder on one side. It goes up into darkness.
Is that the only way out?
Like, no.
Nope.
Did you close it again?
No, I probably had to climb up too far to grab it and close it. Like, I'll just leave it for now.
I mean, we can do a little looking around this room.
That's a good idea. I just don't
Take
go
a peek
anywhere
for a
near
while.
the
We're in
suit.
like a round metal drum kind of room.
Nope.
Just a
Your
square
room is square.
Okay.
Right? And so on 3 sides, it's like 30 by 40. 3 sides, so it's not even super long, but it's a little bit longer than it is wide. On 3 sides of the bit, there's 2 rows of tanks, right?
I have a
And
map.
there's 20 people. Yeah, on the other side, it's all lockers, and you
I
have a
checked the
map.
map.
Check the map.
Is there another exit?
You have a map of the ship. There's no "you are here."
No, like room by room?
Yeah, there's all kinds of rooms, but there's no "this is the room you're in."
Are we low on the ship compared to where we need to get?
You don't know where you are.
You're
The
just
thing
in a
is, you
room.
have a map of the ship. You're in a room somewhere. There's lots of rooms all over the ship, but
Should
there's
have
no
gotten
like,
the blueprint.
there's no "you are here."
Are
like,
all of
this is
them
where you are?
the same size and shape? Is there one that looks
All the rooms in the ship?
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Is there one that looks like
Basically,
my
out of the
guess?
ship, this is the way it works. There's it's a huge drum, and it's got a nose, and it's got an engine set up in the back. That's a bunch of engine cones. Around the inside, the drum is hollow, right? It's just like this huge can. There's a layer that's labeled biosphere on the inside of the drum. In the wall of the drum, there's rooms placed at regular intervals that are cryosleep rooms, which you assume that you're in. All those cryosleep rooms are removed from the biosphere level by at least 40 feet of earth to insulate them from anything that happens in there. And on the outside, there's massive plating that keeps them shielded from things like radiation, along with a water shield. So there's below you, what you know now is that if you're in one of those cryo rooms, there's a water reservoir that's about 30 to 40 feet thick between you and the outer plating of the hull because it absorbs radiation.
Mm.
That's where your aquifers are.
I repeat some of that in less detail.
Mm-hmm.
So the water we drink is all irradiated?
I mean,
Not all.
no, not all.
It's
of it.
filtered.
Yeah.
Mm,
And
okay.
you guys can, you're starting to remember some of the stuff that you guys can withstand, like vast amounts of radiation because your DNA has been tampered with.
I repeat some of that too.
Yeah, you guys have been had aftermarket modifications because you've been retrovirused.
I believe that we should get some supplies if we can and get to the back of this ship and try to fix what's going wrong.
I am feeling better by the minute.
And I don't know where we're at.
Hmm.
These chambers are not numbered on the map. There's no numbers of places.
Yeah, map they're numbered, yeah.
I look for our chamber's number. Maybe on the hatch.
No, you guys are supposed to know.
Mm.
What's my tattoo say?
Yeah, do we all have like a 014?
And then is there like a matching pattern number, like
There's-
002?
It looks like a massive QR code. That's the length of your forearm. Like you
Can
can't
I
read
scan it on the PD
it.
thing?
Yeah, you can scan it.
What's it say when I scan
The
it?
personnel file comes up. Ron
What's my
McDonald.
number?
It is Ron McDonald.
Yeah. No, you don't have a number. It's just like your name, your personnel file.
My cryo sleep chamber?
I mean, whatever. You're like 0 something between 1 and 20. Right? 014.
There's no
We
pattern.
can find that on the map or no?
I think that's my number.
Oh, gotcha.
It's probably like my last four of my social or something.
No, it's just your cryopod
Or
designation.
that.
Mm.
Actually, okay, give me a test. Do you have perception plus notice?
Just perception. No one has notice.
I know, I love it. Go ahead, roll.
Nope.
Okay. So you don't know. You're poking around for a little while, trying to figure out how to use the interface correctly. But you guys are starting to remember more of who you are.
I'm
You're
gonna,
having weird flashes of childhood memories.
Mm.
You're kind of putting the pieces together.
I'm gonna look at the map and see if there's any rooms that are about the same size and shape as the one that I'm in.
All the crowd sleep rooms are the same size and shape. They're uniform
Okay.
in construction. But you can roll your perception if you want to.
So 5 plus 2, so 7. Minus 2 because I'm skilled, right?
You guys are horrible. I just give it to you. After poking around for like a half an hour, Robertson is like, let me see that.
You got your own?
She wasn't awake when you guys downloaded the stuff in the PDFs from the terminal.
I'll upload it to hers.
Hers not
Whoa.
compatible.
Son of a bitch.
There, I'm not good
So
at
she's
this.
like,
You can
hey,
have
We
let
need
mine.
a,
Okay,
a
so
male
she
to
takes yours.
female adapter.
She gives you a look like no. All right, so she's scrolling around on your PDF and she's like, okay, so we're in the first ring. That's why we're 0 designations in the pods.
Right, that's what I was saying.
Of
Right.
course, yes. We
She's
all
like, the
knew
can
that.
has been divided into 4 different sections. So now she zooms into the map and you can tell there's thin dividers. Down the length of the can, there's 3 of them. So the can's been divided up into 4 sections. She's like, in case of hull breach, each can has its own like independent oxygen supply.
Ooh. So,
Not in case there's been a hull breach.
Right.
but in our can?
And ours and the first ring.
There are
Okay.
multiple hull breaches. I don't know if it was in here.
Well, whoever breached the holes has there. So there is in ours and in more in the back where the engine room is. How do we know?
Well, we don't know if they were interior hull breaches or exterior, but I would assume exterior.
What in the fuck is an interior hull breach
An
mean?
explosion from the inside
That's just an explosion.
that breaches the hull.
It would have to be a pretty serious explosion. I don't know if we have anything on board besides the plasma engine.
engine.
They're having
The
problems.
fact that we still have any power at all means the plasma engine is at least working a little bit.
That's probably space debris, man.
Is there a backup plasma generator or?
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, there are battery banks that are inside of the radiation shielding that
So-
would power the pods for maybe 100, 200 years.
So if the batteries are full, maybe we're still getting power and the plasma reactor is down?
That horrible screeching, juddering thing that happens occasionally, because it's been happening every now and then,
Mhm.
about once every 10 minutes, give or take. She's like, that's a problem with the plasma engine.
Sounds like you're going to be the one to fix the plasma generator. Sounds smart.
I don't sound smart.
You just fried the console. I don't know if I trust you near the plasma generator.
I got her out.
That's a good thing too. She
Those are
seems
smart
smarter than
Son of a
you.
bitch. I smoke.
Maybe I should smoke and make me smarter.
I don't think you'll be smoking at all. Thank you very much.
Okay, so she starts stuffing glow sticks kind of in her waistband, sort of thing. And then she takes one and cracks it, and hits it in her teeth and starts to climb the ladder.
Mrs. Robertson.
Well,
Right,
I'm
you're just
gonna follow.
gonna go by yourself?
She's still climbing.
I'll follow her.
Ah!
You want to lead in the back there?
No,
No?
I go in the middle, please.
I don't think so.
I guess you're the.
I crop
rear-
dust a nervous fart.
That's awesome.
I have a big cowboy hat wafted away. I'm used to this.
Okay, so
You
there's.
think that's the worst thing I ever smelled?
Okay, so you guys are you're climbing up a really long access hatch, and it's about 40 feet long, so it's a long climb. And you feel particularly about halfway up, though, there's a door.
Is this a good place to enter?
Say, I don't know.
What does it say?
She signs the light on the door, and in blood, written on the door is "Do not open."
I would suggest that we do not open that
Yeah,
one.
that's not going to be one
She's
we're
like,
opening.
yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, while you guys are talking, everybody give me a willpower test.
How
Fear
about a
test.
remember test?
It's
Like-
a simple one for everybody but you. G, for you it's not a simple test.
It's not a simple test.
Everybody else has a simple test, but not for you.
I have 10 plus Nerves of Steel.
Oh, you're okay.
I rolled a 3. I got a willpower of 2, so 10 or 5.
Okay.
I rolled a 10, and depending on what you
You have a
penalize
10.
me.
No, it's okay. So you're enough not to totally fall out or shit yourself. But while you guys are talking, something inside the door goes thud, like super loud.
You may have succeeded on your roll, but you probably shit yourself.
Okay, you're like, oh my god! And then you hear
What was
like,
that?
You hear like weird scratching nails on metal on the inside, like
Stop! Stop it!
Oscar. No, wait. Meyer.
yeah, Meyer.
What? What are you doing?
Quiet.
And you hear something that sounds like. She's like, maybe we should open it. Maybe they're hurt.
Yeah, maybe we should not open it because
Okay.
you read that sign that said, do not open it, written in human blood.
And then also the scratching. I don't know if we want to also be hurt. Let's get to the plasma reactor. We can save a lot more if we get the power back on.
I'm going to try to remember things. Do we remember anything about anything?
Yeah.
That's real specific.
Is there bears on this ship?
Was Earth plagued?
I mean, you don't remember anything like that. You remember
Nothing like
overpopulation was kind of a thing, and the weather was getting weird.
Okay.
And
Is
it
this
was,
like a vacuum sealed door
extreme
then?
weather. I mean, it's like latched and shut.
It's very possible they're suffering from some heavy radiation, and if that's the case, we don't want to be in that room.
You think there's a person over there? We should
Well,
let
did
them
you
out.
not hear the?
I mean, what if it's an animal?
What kind of animals do you think I'm?
Are in space?
Could groan.
I mean, you guys have animals
There's-
on board.
This
You know
that
what
does not sound like a person.
Well,
Either
it's also
way,
written in blood that we do not enter.
Well, it just keeps climbing. Sure, it's climbing again.
I'm
I have no
fine.
intention to open the door. I'm just saying, why do you think it's a person?
In the event of zombie attack.
It sounded like a groan. I don't know.
Give me another fear test as you go by.
Climb real fast. 7.
That is not enough. So you're having a hard time passing the door.
You know,
You're gonna
I'm right
freeze for
under
a
you.
turn.
You should probably get going.
They're leaving, and the light is leaving with them. It's really hard for you
I'll
to
try
go
to
past the
calm
door.
him
Well, it's,
Okay.
with my
it's the
With your what?
one time
willpower.
if there was
okay.
a bear,
You know,
what if it's...
If you don't continue moving, you're just gonna fall
I cannot
and die.
see in the dark as well as that.
That's what you say.
I rolled a 5 plus something.
Well, I don't know. Whatever, man. So that's what he says to you. He says, "If you don't keep going, you're just gonna die. Just talk to each other. Play it out."
What?
Please just climb that ladder.
I'm
Meyer.
definitely...
Meyer.
My back has to... The door...
Hey, wake up. I snap at him.
I do not appreciate it snapping.
But it got your attention. Start climbing. One hand over the other. Next rung, then the next. Come on, you can do it.
It's just taking a little break. My
There's
arms
no
are
more-
very tired.
Yeah, and the more you
It's
break,
another
the
log.
harder it's gonna get.
No, you relax and you rest on
One
the
hand.
ladder.
Just do the next rung. One rung.
That's, one run.
There you
Easy.
go. Perfect. Now one
I just
more
wanna
rung.
take a...
One more. You can do it. There you go. All right, now we're moving. Let's climb. Let's climb.
imagine you climb a lot faster once you get past it.
Yeah, once you get back. Probably even halfway past, I start speeding up considerably.
Good job.
Okay, this is the door creeped me out. Who even writes in Comic Sans font of human blood? It's disgusting.
Highlands.
Well, maybe it was, if it was an animal, maybe it's in animal blood.
Oh, true. An animal wrote in animal blood.
No, maybe
Oh,
someone
hey,
wrote
human
in
ones.
animal
Roll a
blood.
d10.
Who, me?
Yeah. Subtract the willpower of character.
Subtract my willpower?
Yeah.
So it works backwards?
It
So
does.
-4 is -2.
Okay, that's cool.
So the higher the willpower, the bigger the penalty?
No, it's the fear table to see what happens to you.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, so you're okay.
You're okay.
You can go past the door.
I'm glad I didn't feel a trickle down my face or something.
Yeah, you'll feel it soon.
Yeah.
I'm
Why is
starting
there
to
dirt
re-
falling on my hat? Oh no.
starting to rethink this positioning.
Yeah, right.
I'm not.
Okay, so you guys keep climbing. You climb past the door. As you go past,
Alright.
you can definitely hear something scrabbling and kind of making a weird mewling, sort of a croaking noise on the other side.
Just don't think about it.
Don't look about what.
Exactly.
Okay. Eventually, you guys get to another hatch. Robertson looks back at you and she's like, okay, if I open it and there's not atmosphere, we're all going to be...
If there's no atmosphere in there, you probably won't be able to open it. It'll be sealed shut.
No, the atmosphere on our side will be pushing out, so the minute that I unlock porthole, which swings up and out, it will blow open and suck us in the atmosphere out. So
Is there not
this is
any
our
other
last
way?
chance to not open it.
There's
or
no
maybe
other.
there's like an indicator of is there atmosphere on the other side, like a little Window bar.
See this automated thing right here? This automated panel that's not on? She taps it.
Yeah, but not everything is digital.
Yeah, but right here is this is where we would interface
There
with
should be some
Persephone.
kind of mercury indicator somewhere.
But there's not.
Son of a bitch.
Just touch it. See if it feels hot against your hand. Or
Hot.
cold.
It feels cold.
Like cold. Or
Pretty cold.
that sounds like
Well, maybe I'll
space.
fill the wall and fill to that.
You're on a ladder. That's on the wall.
Does it feel the same cold as the wall?
Correct.
It's colder than the wall.
I don't know. I think maybe I'm gonna go back into my pot.
So here's a question: are there any other ways that we could go other than the do not open door?
This is the dead end, right?
This opens on the inside
Don't call
of
it
the
that.
can. Like this opens on the surface and the inside of the can.
The dead end?
Yeah, don't call it that.
So this is the only other way we can go. So I
Or we
guess
can go in the do not enter room. Do not open.
I assume someone wrote that because we shouldn't do that.
There's no one written on this one, do not enter.
It doesn't say that.
This is just a weird test. That is all. It is just a psychological test. They put us in here to see what we,
We
do.
are not in
and we
the
are
cube.
not going to open the do not open door. We have to open this
Okay.
one.
She starts opening it.
Oh, I buckle around and jam myself into the ladder. So like shoulder
Wait,
under
wait.
the rung.
Once you start unlocking it, you should feel at least a pressure change before it goes all the way unlocked.
Sure. She keeps opening it.
If you feel something too strong, don't open all the way.
Right. Okay. So she cranks it open, and then you guys hear scoop, and for a heart-stopping moment, like there is a pressure change in the tube.
You props.
Yeah. And then she swings it open, and it's like really cold. Not like outer space cold.
I have my arm under the rung.
Oh, like assume the position. No, it's not outer space cold, but it's pretty cold. Like it's like 45 degrees, which coming from the balmy 70 degree of your room.
That could have been a very quick campaign right there.
Yeah. Soup, 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 soup.
What happened to the idea of waiting for the medical team? Would they come through here?
Did you not hear? The medical team is not coming.
It's entirely possible the medical team or the officers wrote the do not enter.
She's checking the schematics, and she goes, "That door down there is the medical team."
Oh, there you
Yep,
go.
they're at the do not enter area.
Good intuition there, Foreman.
Yep.
Okay. So she climbs out onto the surface of your biosphere.
Climb out after. Where are we heading? Where's the plasma?
Okay,
array?
so you guys
Yeah, come
climb
up
out
too.
into a place that looks like farmland. It's like a field. It's pretty, green, lush. There's crops. There's even a farmhouse over there. It looks like rural America. Right? There's a farmhouse over there with the grain
Was it my
silo
house?
next to it. It looks like a house that would be like where you lived.
Do I have any memory of it?
Of your house?
No, of this place.
You're starting to put it together. You guys are all starting to figure out what's going on. And the only reason it looks different than Earth is because way off in the distance, the ground curves up. And in the middle of the can, there's a huge, super bright white light. It's like looking at the sun, but it's like a column that runs the length of the middle of the can that way. And she's like, "Oh, that would be the plasma refractor."
Correct.
Oh.
And that
Okay.
might have some supplies in it. We should go to that house. Water, clothes. It's kind of cold in here.
Oh, was there
Is
any
there
bullets
clear?
in the emergency?
Nope.
Okay.
Plus,
Okay.
it feels a lot like home back in Texarkana.
Yeah, Arctic winters?
Well, besides that,
It's like it's not quite Arctic. It's 45 degrees. It'll still support life.
Excellent. Yes, I do. Yeah, let's go inside.
She's like, I wonder why it's so cold. It's supposed to be like a steady 70, and then all of a sudden you hear like, coop, 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 and the light in the middle that runs the whole length blinks on and off a couple times, and then goes off. And the whole ground goes, there's this massive shard that moves through the earth.
No!
Guys, give me a dexterity test.
a what?
you have any acrobatics, you can add it. If not, it becomes a hard test.
I have acrobatics.
Then it comes out a skill test.
A what?
11.
10.
See,
Okay, so unskilled test is the die plus the stat -2. That's an unskilled test. 9, 8.
See, 5 plus my acrobatics is 3, so 8.
Plus your dex.
Yep.
12. Oh, you rolled a 1?
No, I rolled a
Oh,
2.
2.
Okay, so anything less than 9 is not enough to stay on your feet. So you stay on your feet. You're like, whoa! Like, you do it, but not well. And you guys are going to go hands and knees.
Okay.
And then she's like, that. You hear her say, that's really bad.
So we should get moving then.
First the house.
To where?
Then we move.
Yeah, it's dark right now.
You see?
Is there
I mean, you
backup
guys-
power
I got
at the
the weird
house?
bath-
She's got the thing in her hand. You
Yeah,
know what
but
I mean?
it's still the daylight to dark room thing going on.
So you can see, like, her.
Is there any backup power at the house?
What happened to the long sun?
I mean, maybe the lights aren't on, or I don't know. It's dark.
I'll crack
Okay.
my light as well.
Oh, good idea.
There's got to be
Don't crack all them lights.
problems with the plasma. She's like, the lights last a long time.
Might need them a long time.
If we need them that long, we have real problems.
Especially
have
with
real
that
problems.
sun
Do not
going out.
feel that shudder.
Any worse problems than that?
Okay,
All right,
to
waste
house.
all your resources
House,
right
house,
away.
house, house.
Perfect.
Yep. Okay.
House,
anyways.
house, house.
A week from now, if that light doesn't come back on, we'll all be dead anyways.
Unless we can figure something out.
Right.
So let's go to the plasma reactor after this.
Start with the house, please.
Okay.
So heading towards
So,
the house.
marching orders?
I'll still take up the rear.
I'll lead with her probably.
Unless you want to
Captain
watch
Marvel.
our flank.
Kind of crowd between mom and dad standing in the front.
All right, so you guys have lights. You're moving towards the house. The general direction the house was in, anyways.
When we get there, well, we'll get there.
Okay. You get to the
What
house.
I'm going to find me a bathroom.
Okay, you find a bathroom.
I'm going to medical my nose.
Okay, go ahead and give it a shot.
My broken ass nose. Push it back into place, clean up the blood, and
Right.
roll my medicine. My first aid, I guess. 4 plus what? Intelligence?
Yeah.
7.
Plus medicine.
Nope, that was with medicine.
You fail. You fail to
I
do it.
clean
well.
up the blood.
Yeah. You make sure that you're not bloody in the face.
Did you scream in the bathroom?
No.
You're like, ah! No, you don't. You're good. But your nose is broken.
Son of a bitch. It's not the first time.
Cool.
Look around the house for supplies.
Okay.
I
I
test
mean-
the water.
You turn it on. Okay, water comes out. At first, it's looking kind of weird and not clear. It's hard to tell the color. Everything was green. You have a big green glow stick, right? But it comes out like not clear, and then it starts to run clear.
I find anything I can contain it in.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there's like cups.
Yeah.
There's pitchers.
Pitcher.
Okay.
Anything with a lid?
No, not that's gonna like seal. I mean, all
Well, pitcher of water.
right. You have a pitcher of water.
I'm looking for coats. Coat
Okay.
or mittens.
Yeah. So you find like there are thermal layers.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's thicker pants and also coats.
I start getting changed right in front of everyone.
Okay, cool.
A little cold outside, isn't it?
Trap. Trap.
Yeah, a little goal out there.
Sure is, Ronald. Yes, that was a French fry joke.
She just shakes her head and walks off into the house to go find other stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for supplies with her.
Okay. So you guys are together. You guys are downstairs raiding the clothes cabinet.
Take some of these boots.
All right. It's a 2-story farmhouse. So she's gonna move upstairs. Look around for stuff.
Follow her upstairs.
Classic Hardigan.
No, this is more of a
Hardigan.
Lorenzo thing, I think.
Hardigan Lily. All right, so you guys are up there. While you're upstairs, she's like, "Shh. Did you hear that? Did I hear that?" She's like, "Did you hear?"
Tap the old.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna keep moving around.
We're not up there, right?
You guys downstairs
Okay.
raiding the clothes, putting on thermal layers,
Muggalux.
boots.
I'm looking for a
Ooh.
trench coat.
I mean, it's all the same stuff. They're all the same jacket.
Overalls.
They're all the same pants. Yeah, overalls. No, they're not overalls. You guys have overalls on now.
Oh.
They're actually
Never mind.
actually pants and a jacket, but it's
Jacket.
like the same,
But I like my overalls.
like blue Cordura sort of stuff.
Cool.
Stuff with the same, not real insulation.
I'm gonna turn the air off.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I was talking about cold airs made you cold.
It is cold. A little barefoot piggies are freezing. Yeah, so you guys are down to that. You guys are upstairs looking around. She's like looking in different rooms. They've all got hide-a-beds, right, that come out of the wall. There's some personal effects, some pictures of people you don't recognize. It looks like just generic living quarters. Yeah, you gotta look around. There's a security cabinet in one of the upstairs bedrooms.
Can I try to open it?
Yeah, there's the power.
Is it a scan or
There's no power.
It looks like something I could open by manual.
You mean could you pry it open?
Yes.
You try.
Give it a shot.
Okay. Are you gonna use your arms or your sword?
Probably use my arms to get the beginning of the pry, and then switch to using my hands when it gets
So
Gotta
you're
get
gonna
a
use
handle.
sword then hands or hands then sword? What are you gonna do?
sword then hands.
Okay. Cool. Pry with your sword.
Let's see. So that would be
We'll roll the die.
5.
Okay.
Strength is 6. Weightlifting is 4.
Sure. So you're like cracking.
Got a good enough
Hands first.
handhold?
Yep.
Okay. I'll try open it the rest of the way with my hands.
Sure.
Got a 9. Plus my 6 strength, plus my 4 weightlifting.
Yeah, so you peel it open. You're like, you like push part of the wall in and break it off the track, but you pull the
Okay.
locker open.
I'll motion her over to
Okay.
go through what I found.
She grabs some more glow sticks. She's like, I don't know what else you want me to take. I don't know how stuff. She's like, I guess I'll take this. She takes like a collapsible baton.
Okay.
There's guns, right? So there's like,
Ooh, I like guns. Take the guns.
how many guns do you take?
Well, I already got one.
You have a 357 on you.
Yeah.
That has no ammo.
Yeah, is there any ammo in any of these guns?
Yeah, there's ammo in the guns. They're not like, you got an old school revolver.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you brought, and you're not going to find ammo for on the ship. Not
Okay.
compatible ammo. There are guns that are like that pack the same sort of punch, but they're pistols.
I'll look for anything that has a decent amount of ammo and take the ammo with as well. If I can.
The most ammo you're going to find, you're going to find ammo for the pistols.
Okay.
Right, they're flechette rounds, so they're fast. They'll go through things like body armor, but they don't have enough weight to pierce the hull easily.
Okay.
They're basically like blade bullets.
That works.
And then you have things that are kind of more like shotguns. They're like large bore, scatter shot kind of weapons.
Can I put grab a pistol, put it in, I don't know, put the safety on, put it in my pocket?
Good.
Grab one
my
of the,
Yeah,
waistband.
right? Paf! Ah.
grab one of the shotgun-like ones and put it over my shoulder. I'm assuming it has a strap.
So you're just going to take one shotgun, one pistol?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
How many ammo do I have for each one?
I mean, I move your rounds effectively. I'm not going to keep track of that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. It's a one-off. It would be unnecessarily complicated if I was like, you have 9 bullets. Count your shots carefully. Yeah, so I'll give you guys move your rounds. If you're starting to run low, I'll just tell you for dramatic purposes like you're running out of ammunition
Okay, sounds good.
if I want to fuck you over.
Eventually, I'll go up to join these guys once we're kitted out with winter gear.
Okay.
I'll bring
So-
some for them.
All right. So you guys in the room talking.
I'm gonna read the kitchen.
All right, so you're going to the
Sounds
kitchen
kinda
by
right.
yourself. Sweet.
That's my comfort zone.
You want some water?
So while you guys are up there,
I'll
you
take some
guys
water.
roll your perception and your lack of notice.
Just our perception.
Yeah.
10.
Minus
4.
2? Does that include the minus 2?
No, I rolled a 10.
Oh, plus what's your perception?
3?
So minus 1, minus 2 is 11.
You re-rolled the 10?
What'd
I
you
got
get?
4 total.
If you rolled 10, and then I rolled again.
6.
Okay.
And if it's hearing, I get a -1 to it. So 3.
Yes, you don't hear anything. You're just like, what? Blah, blah, blah. You're talking really loud. So while you guys are up there, you hear like, from above you.
Reiki addicts.
Oh.
I'm like,
Okay.
quiet.
Do you want a gun? There's
You're
guns.
downstairs. You see a bunch of canned foods. There's a bunch of like
Oh, disgusting.
weird nutrition pouches. There's not real food in here. You're all you're gonna find is like non-perishables.
I hear cans. Right?
Yeah, I'll just be looking through miscellaneous tools, spatulas, thermometers. Not taking anything really, unless something catches my eye particularly.
Okay. You also run your perception. Unscaled.
5, so 8 minus 2 is a 6.
So that's a no. And your next characters are gonna have notice. That's a thing.
Hopefully we die one at a time so we can do it without us all sitting staring at blank character sheets.
Yeah.
I will literally pull out a template and say, I am this person.
Okay.
True.
I'm a SWAT officer. Yeah, so you guys are doing your thing upstairs. You hear more walking upstairs. It's like
You think if they made futuristic houses, they wouldn't have made them so creaky.
So they're not usually super creaky.
Yeah, I'll take one of them guns, please.
We're at the top floor. Is there something on the roof?
There's an attic.
Oh, okay.
There's a storage space above us, he says.
Wonder if
Okay.
there's a lot of animals that have got out or something.
Guess,
I take the pistol.
Imagine the
What
attic.
else you got?
Using the warmest room in the house. That's what
Pistol and
he
shark gun.
I take the pistol.
Hmm.
Are there any other guns?
Don't see any others.
Safety off. Aim. I'll go up first. I go pull the string on the
You
attic.
take 6 damage if something clubs you from behind.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Something pushes you into the pantry as it strikes you from behind. And you hear,
Ah!
Give me a fear test.
Why? He's fade.
5 plus willpower is 9.
9 is not enough. Roll it again.
That was a
1 with a 6. Willpower of 4.
Hey, you finally rolled a 1. I was
Did it?
wondering when that happened.
Had to happen, right?
I've rolled
when
like 10s and 1s all game. You guys haven't rolled any of them.
Well, you all roll the 10s all together. You're like,
That's
10.
true.
10.
Where's the fear table? Oh, here you go.
Here we go.
All your actions suffer -2 penalty for 2 turns, and you lose an essence point.
Is that like he pees a little?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
No, that's not that bad. He's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That's what he's doing
What's
basically.
their essence?
Pees a little bits later on. Essence is the stuff that you use to power up miracles, but also if you run out of essence, bad shit happens to you.
I don't know what a miracle is. We don't have miracles, do we?
No.
Okay.
Physical reaction is too later. You'd have to get a lot worse before you'd have to shit himself. So you're not shitting yourself, but you're like fucked up about life.
Yep.
We hear
like,
him screaming
I'm
from
throwing
below.
like
Yeah, you guys hear like
flour. and the-
you hear
the
like
broom.
hands like and you hear him like and
Suck it
you
up,
hear
like,
like some crazy like it sounds like scream yelling down
You want to
there.
go check on him? I'm gonna keep my gun aimed at the roof.
Yeah, I'll go down and see what's up with him.
It'll take you 2 turns to get there. Okay, you are in combat. There is a zombie behind you.
I do have a fast reaction and fast as hell, so.
Yep. What's fast as hell?
Fast as hell is I get a free shot before combat starts.
Cool. Combat's on.
Yeah.
It's already on, but
I don't know if it helps with the getting there kind of thing.
what's your speed? 16, right? Everybody's
Yeah,
16.
16. Yeah.
Okay. You'll be there in a little bit. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Run!
I'm pushed into the pantry, right?
Yeah. So he shoved you into the pantry and he's trying to bite you. He's like clubbing you with his hands and shit.
Are you
So
like
it's in the
fighting against
dark.
the shelves and the zombie?
Yeah,
in the
I'm like
pantry?
pushing flour and
pushing the
brooms
table.
at him.
What do you do? He's slow and clumsy. You'll get a chance to act before he gets his hands on you again.
I'm gonna go with the trusty walk.
Okay, you're gonna walk him.
Walk him.
Waka waka waka.
Waka waka waka. A 1 and a 6.
Okay.
So-
you do not strike him.
Oh yeah, and then a -2 on top of it.
-2 for what? Oh, because you're
Fear
freaked
table.
out. Yeah. So you do, so okay. So that you go to swing it, you bring it up, catch it in a shelf, and rip the handle off of your walk.
Now you have a handle.
I throw the handle at him and I start pulling out the cleaver.
Okay. So he's gonna try to get you. You can contest him with dodge and dexterity roll if you want to.
If I want to. 3, 4, 5.
Okay. You roll a 12.
So 9 plus 5
Minus
is
2.
14. Minus 2 is 12.
Ties go to the defender.
Yes.
So he's like all up on you. He's like in your face. He's grappling with you. Like most of his lips are gone. You see like this horrible rictus of rotten teeth, half of which are falling out. His tongue has worms in it. Like one of his ears has been chewed off. His fingers have been worn down to the bone underneath his finger pads from scrabbling at the door to try to get out because he can't open doors. And whoever he is or whatever he is, his breath is like the worst thing you've ever smelled, and he's like up in your face, like trying to get a hold of you because he wants to eat your lips off. He's jealous of your
You
lips.
already lost yours.
He's jealous of your lips, and he wants to eat them the odds.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. All right. So you hear like a mad ruckus going on. You're running down the stairs. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead now.
Okay.
At this scream, I like turn my attention away.
So to hit is Dex. So 10 plus hand weapon
Wait,
cleaver is
Aren't you a
16.
coward?
Yeah, yes. I don't know how often I have to make those. Probably per
Probably for
thing.
combat.
Yeah.
And he already failed his fear test. Like
that
that's
what
it.
was?
He's fucked up.
Yeah, now it's just pure reaction. So it's 16, but then the -2 for this round also.
So 14. Let's take a look. 14. Okay, roll your damage.
D8 plus 10.
10 damage. All right, so you take the cleaver and you like bury it in the rib cage. It's like chunk. Like you're definitely in a lung, and like there's some major shit in there that should be really hurt. And you pull it out afterwards, and like some fluid and blood that's black and looks half congealed, and like the stuff. It's about the consistency of the stuff you find on the bottom of a Vienna sausage tin can. Comes kind of oozing out of his side, but
Should we know what that looks like?
he seems unaffected.
Okay.
He will bite at you again.
Okay. Can I like parry his face or dodge? What do I do? How do
Yeah,
I do
you can
that?
parry or dodge.
You get one free defensive action.
One-
Yeah.
So
Okay.
dodge.
Or parry, depending on what your skills are.
3. I mean,
What's better, dodge or melee skill?
melee skill.
Well, then parry it.
Okay.
Use the hand, so you've chopped him, pull it out and use the handle of the cleaver to like get in the way of his face or something. I don't know.
6. So is this his turn now? Which means I no longer have the -2. 9.
No, this is still one turn. You and him act in one turn. One turn.
Oh,
turn,
really?
One turn. Yeah, there's not rounds and turns. It's like blah, blah, blah.
So
It's not as nuanced as D&D.
9, 10, 11, 12, 10.
Yeah, okay. So he's like, nah, 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 nah. He's like flailing wildly in there, and you're like, oh shit, oh no, oh shit. Yeah, right. So you're keeping him off.
Run!
The initial snap. He's pushed into the pantry.
Yeah.
The pantry is just like a closet.
Yeah. I'm getting fallen in on.
Right.
As I'm leaving, what's the lady doing?
She's running downstairs.
Okay. So I guess I'm in the back.
Okay. All right, this turn you're gonna get there.
Okay. How many shots do I get to take?
How many do you want to take? Remember, every shot that you take is a cumulative penalty, and if you miss the zombie, he's behind the zombie. Even if you hit the zombie and you do enough damage, you might blow through.
You come down and you just see people mayhem with a green light in the pantry.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I
you
hear
don't
you
see the
screaming, so if there's
giant
something else
wound?
by you.
Yeah, you can
There's
tell
a
it's not
giant
him.
wound.
It's all happening super fast. You can tell that someone is on top of him trying to fuck him up.
I bet if you had noticed, you'd notice.
Yep. If you guys had noticed, a lot of shit would be different by now. Unfortunately, it's not.
Something's trying to attack him. I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Okay, how many shots do you want to take?
Does my fast as hell thing activate so I can take one free shot to start with? Or
I mean, you're just jumping in the top of initiative is what's happening.
okay.
It's not going to let you shoot twice in one action. It would give you, like, your own surprise round, basically, and then everybody
Okay.
would go in.
I'll take one shot. I feel like one shot to the head is gonna stop most people.
Wait, don't you have the shotgun?
I have a pistol and a shotgun.
Oh, let's go.
So
Roll.
I'm doing a pistol.
Oh,
Oh, it's a 1.
Roll again.
8.
well, that's not the worst.
All right. Well,
Yeah, let's find
okay,
out.
so he doesn't, like, shoot you, but you do, like, plug a bunch of cans, you blow them open, and, like, canned peaches and stewed tomatoes fly everywhere.
There's a gunshot and I'm
So it's
I'm
like
covered in
you
blood.
drive-
Right by his head, peaches explode.
It's like, boom! He's like, ah! So you're fucked up, man.
Looks like his brains.
Now it's your turn. Okay, go ahead, roll it
I
in.
just continue to. Yes. 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 8. 17.
Holy shimulligans. Okay, so you are going to roll. So 17 is roll a d8 and then add 2 to it before providing the multiplier.
Okay. Well, there's no multiplier. Oh, there is a multiplier.
It's your strength.
So 6. So I'm going to add 2 to it. So
8.
8 times 3. Because I'm still doing these 2
24. Okay, so you straight up take off an arm. Like you're just like, and you pull the cleaver up and it's like, lop. And his arm comes off and he does not care. There's no
It's just a
spurting.
flesh wound.
It's something wrong
Yeah.
because there's no spurting ulterior blood. There's like this slow oozing shit that comes out. Once you lop his arm off, you realize like it smells really bad, the stuff coming out of him. And like
Smells like peaches.
yeah, I know. He looks at the arm, so like he notices, like he's like, and then he's like, eat your face, and is trying to come back in for a face eat. Okay.
Parry with a 11.
So you do. You like you got it in his mouth. He's like, you're like, no.
Stop! Stop!
All right, so you guys are halfway there. It's still going down. You heard a shot go
I
off.
hear
Pow!
screaming and
Yeah, you heard
shots.
blam, screaming, like stop. All right, go ahead.
Taking one more shot.
Not a
That's an
one.
8.
That's good. 8 altogether.
Well, I rolled an 8. My attack bonus is plus 8. I have 4 with pistol. That already went calculated into attack bonus. So
16.
yeah, 16.
Okay, so you're going to roll the damage die and then add 1 before you apply the multiplier.
So 6 plus 1 is 7 times 4.
So 28. 7 times 4.
Yeah, 28.
You're trying to shoot him in the head?
Yep.
You successfully shoot him in the head. So you're like, he's like chewing, like right here on the handle of your cleaver, and then it's just like sauce, like in your face. It's just like his head disappears into your mouth and in your eyes.
You good?
No!
So you guys get down there right about now, and there's like a dead body on top of him, minus an arm and minus a head, and its head is all over him. You're like spitting it out and shit. You might want to like try not to yak. Yeah. Right. So just
Try
like,
not to just let it go.
Yeah. Okay.
What? Whoa.
I go over to the sink.
Meyer.
I haven't washed my face out.
I'll leave him alone.
Okay.
While he's doing this, I'll look at Foreman. What in the hell happened here?
There was a guy attacking him, and he didn't seem to care that his arm got lopped off.
She's over there poking a body and stuff like that. She flips it over. She's like, interesting.
What's their name?
Vern.
I match it to the officers that I know.
Looking the thing and see if there's a Vern in the list anywhere.
In the manifesto.
Yeah. I think that
Sure.
we
Yeah.
downloaded it.
There's a Vern. He's an agriculture specialist.
Agriculture specialist.
Do I remember him?
You're getting some kind of vague recollections of like a nice guy that's kind of quiet, like likes to
love
play
Vern.
chess. Yeah.
Hey, Vern.
Not someone who's like a face-eating monster.
Check him with medicine.
That's what she's doing. So, give me a roll.
Oh, turn over the body and see the decay. 9 plus 5.
14's pretty good. So yeah, advanced state of decay. With the 14, I'm going to give you that his blood is super thick and black, almost like the kind of blood that an Ebola virus sufferer yaks out or hemorrhages that's so thick with viral load that it becomes thickened and blackened. So it looks like his body is carrying some kind of contaminant that's so virulent that it's overrunning his system. And
I repeat some of that.
do you? Because he's definitely been exposed. It occurs to you at this point that if you can catch it,
I repeat some of that.
what do you repeat then?
Not the contagious part.
Say it.
This man suffered from some advanced decay.
I'm just like washing my
And
face and
possibly
eyes.
some
and
radiation poisoning.
So she looks up at you like,
Wink.
okay, all right. She's quiet, but she looks over at him like,
I tap my gun.
She shakes her head like this. She's like,
We gotta go upstairs because we heard some noises up there. You want to come with us, Meyer?
You think there's another one?
Well, I don't know. We heard something
We
though.
just go. This was obviously a bad idea. Let's get out of the house.
We gotta take care of whatever's upstairs.
I don't think.
Why? We gotta take care of the sun. The long sun is also malfunctioning. Do you want to take care of that too? Let's not go.
We'll be right
Have
back.
you ever gone upstairs in a...
okay. You gonna go upstairs?
I'm asking her to come with me.
No, she wants to stay with me. I can tell. By the look in her eye, don't force her to do something she does not want.
If they're going
It'll
up,
be okay.
if they're both going upstairs, I'm going upstairs.
Oh, fuck you both!
All right. So those three are going upstairs. Are gonna leave you alone again in the kitchen.
The walk, like, is that destroyed? Okay. Yeah, I kind of wipe my cleaver off and I go upstairs.
There's probably cast iron skill you can replace it with. I'll use the same skill if you want to. All right.
While he's dilly-dallying, I really just look at her as like, I was just looking to try to get a quiet place to talk real quick, but it seems like he's going to be coming with us.
Mm-hmm.
So, he might be contagious. I look at you behind us. I kind of lean in and whisper, he might be contagious.
We don't even know what it is yet.
Nope. But I saw it. It had no head, no arm, but it was...
No, I thought the head had stopped. You didn't see it like going out the arm. You just saw it after he blew his brains out.
Well, I
These
saw that
guys saw
state
it
of
going.
decay. That thing should not be moving.
Right. Agreed. Maybe it has some kind of necrotizing fasciitis, she says.
However, I think they were right. And whatever's up there, we should just leave it the hell alone and get the fuck out of here.
I get up the stairs and hear that part.
So you guys are
Yes,
you're going
that's what I'm
upstairs,
saying.
to the top of the stairs. As you get there, you see the attic ladder down, and it wasn't before.
Is there a door up here?
What do you mean?
Like, is there a door at the top of the stairs?
That's like a split ranch, right? So there's a bottom floor,
So there's no
there's a
door
top
up here.
floor, and there's a door that goes into the attic. There's no door that keeps you from the hallway. You're in the hallway. It's an open banister set of stairway that goes up. And
Gun out. Everyone back. Let's go back downstairs.
Okay, so you guys are like backing up.
Wait, what?
Go.
It's like this.
Kitchen.
Kitchen, back corner. Dining room over here.
We had
Front of
some
the
sort
house.
of terrain to use.
The stairwell is right here. And
I think
then
we're just gonna run.
up here is the hallway. You guys just run.
We're just
I head back downstairs again.
Okay, you're back downstairs?
Mhm. I thought that's where we were all headed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
and we're just
You're in the lead?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
To the bottom of the stairs.
Then what?
Nowhere.
out the door.
Back to where we came. Front door. Run.
Yeah.
I say that.
Front door, run. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Out the front door.
All right.
Out the front door.
There's somebody sitting in a rocking chair
In
up front.
the front.
Mhm.
On the porch.
Mhm.
Well, you see him first.
Does he see him?
I go real fast.
Go ahead and roll it. No.
6. So yeah, probably just go
He
right
doesn't
past.
see.
Do we see?
I don't know. Go ahead. Okay, so you guys go out into the porch and you're like, you close the door. You're like, okay, we're safe.
Oh no! I moved at least.
I think he started running down the field.
Yeah.
Is
My
it a
goal is to go
cornfield?
back to my pod. So we're going away from this
Is it a
godforsaken house.
Yeah.
I don't go near that though.
I don't go through that. You've seen Children of the Corn. Okay, so you guys like.
So I'll go like out
Fire.
into the grass. But come
I
on!
shout.
Okay. You shout, Meyer! Also, you're like, and you guys are going to roll into combat as this thing gets up off of the fucking.
I get free shot before combat.
Oh, you guys are going to have to roll on the fear table, though.
Oh, okay.
The what?
Well, the fear table.
What is
Thank
this?
God.
Roll a d10, subtract your willpower.
Subtract willpower?
Yeah, you do.
So it'd be a 3.
Well, I have 11 as my difficult willpower check.
Oh, did you make it?
Is it 11 make it?
7.
Willpower, 7 plus 4.
11, minus 2 is 9. Yeah, you make it.
Okay. So
Roll
do
a
I
7.
just make a regular fear check then?
Yeah.
Okay. So 10, 11 minus 4 is 6.
Ugh. Okay.
That should be amazing.
No, it's different. It's like, it's worse if you roll well, right?
Really? Oh shit.
So, total hysterics. The victim becomes a screaming, babbling, totally useless maniac for D8 turns. Lose a D10 essence points. So, for 4 turns, you're just like, "La!" You're just losing your shit.
And lose 7 essence points.
What did you?
I rolled a total of 7 with nerves of steel included. Well,
Okay,
actually,
so
here's
roll
what
your
I
D10.
rolled an 8,
Yep, subtract your willpower.
5.
How many levels of Nerves of Steel do you have? Okay, so we're going to go down to 3.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Fear causes a messy physical reaction. Often involving bodily functions best left to the imagination, or not. You can tell us what you're going to do yourself in a minute. Not only this is embarrassing, but imposes a -1 penalty on all actions for D4 turns. Lose D4 essence points.
Well, I make a loud fart.
You shit your pants. You're gonna, yeah. You're gonna shark
There's a
the
little
fuck out of
wetness at the end.
I got a 3 as well.
You got a 3? Yeah, so you're gonna like fill your boots with piss or something. You
Yeah.
guys are both fucked up pretty bad. Because when you look, you hear the rocking of the rocking chair after you yell, Meyer! And you turn and look, and it looks like a little girl is sitting there rocking, holding her teddy bear. But then when she looks up, like the skin is gone off of half her face, and her lower jaw is missing, and she's gonna run at one of you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the NPC.
Oh.
Do I get a free shot?
6. Okay, it's gonna charge Robertson. You do not get a free shot. You're fucked up.
No.
Best case scenario.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about this game. No matter how prepared you are, it's like, yeah, but it's fucked up.
Well, after this part, after you guys get used to the fucked up shit, then you won't do fear tests anymore.
Okay.
You will still do a willpower
I
test.
don't know if I'll ever get used to this.
Okay, so the little kid runs at Robertson and jumps on her. And... oh, shit.
No.
Does 10 damage to Dr. Robertson's face as she grabs... she, like, leaps up onto Robertson. She's not slow like the other ones, or the other one has been. And she takes her front jaw and rakes it across her face and pulls her cheek open while her crazy worm-like tongue is flailing in the wound. Robertson is screaming like a high-pitched, horrible scream that sounds like a dying rabbit. That's, you know what that sounds like. It's fucking horrible.
Well, sometimes you just have to end them real quick.
Well, now you get to go first in initiative. Everybody else is going to roll initiative.
And that's just a D10?
Yep.
10. Man,
Robertson is fucked up. She's going to have to wait a turn. Because she's
Do I
like
roll
losing her
again?
shit. If you roll a 10, yeah.
8.
Okay, so let's count that 10 as an 11. And then add your dexterity.
I rolled a 10, but it was on a
But it was
D10 thing, so I don't know.
11, 12, 13.
There's a 0, 0, so.
It was 5 minus the second roll minus 5.
Oh, maybe
So
it is. Yeah, okay.
if you rolled a 6,
so
it was 11.
13, you're right. So
Plus
13.
fast reaction.
What does fast reaction do for you?
Go first. Start a combat.
I go first.
I also go first, but I rolled a 1 and then a 6 afterwards. So
So
I
you
would
go
say he
less
goes
You go
I go
first.
first.
You go first. What'd you roll?
5.
Oh,
You scream
goes,
like
then
a little
you'll go.
girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucked up anyways. You're
I'm running for 4 rounds into the cornfield. It doesn't matter.
Go on. Yeah, he's out, dude.
For
He-
4
He
rounds.
just lost his shit. He became hysterical.
And I scream the whole time.
Loud enough to try to
This is how it started. He and ran away. Now
Half
he just
a
run
mile.
away.
Yeah, he's screaming bloody fucking murder.
Yeah.
Well,
I have plenty of time to fill my coffee back up.
Here, man, do me a solid, will you?
yeah, me too.
I only have 2 hands.
Please don't spit in it. Yeah.
So, I shoot it.
Okay.
I've always learned that you shoot to kill. Stop the threat.
Here's yours. Where's yours, Ryan?
Give me an intelligence check.
You'll get the remnants, and I'm just going to make another pot for it.
Give me an intelligence test.
An intelligence check.
Yep.
Check.
8 plus 2, 10.
6?
Okay. So you're gonna shoot center of mass. You're aiming for its heart. Go.
End the threat.
How many shots do you take?
I rolled a 1.
Roll again. Roll it again.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna plug Dr. Robertson. Ready to roll your damage.
Perfect.
They're flailing around. She's like, ah! It's on her face. You're like, shoot to kill. Wow! And you just smoke Dr. Robertson.
Well, I wasn't good on the quick draw.
Right? Go ahead.
What do I roll?
Roll your damage.
I don't
What's
know what
damage
it is.
for the pistol?
What's the damage for a pistol?
It says D8 times 4.
Yeah, take that, Dr. Robertson.
So 12 pistol damage.
Oh, okay, so you shoot her in the side. Blow! She's fucked up. She's like, ah! Go ahead.
Okay.
Oops.
What did you roll for? You rolled a 10?
Yeah.
So you're like, last time it was lost an arm and kept going. When I shot in the head, it stopped. Like, you had that thought.
Yep. I'll aim for the head and try to get it so it sprays away. Unlike
Okay.
last time.
All right, so you want to wait until she turns so that they're in, like profile, and then you want to blow its head off that way. Because they're flailing back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is so bad.
Let's see. 2 plus 8 is 10.
Nope, you miss.
At least you don't shoot Robertson.
Yep.
I'm able to take a second shot or no?
Yeah, you can take a second shot at a -2.
Well, it's either that or she's dead now anyway, so Let's see. 9.
-2?
Yep. That is a -2. I got 11.
With the -2, it's okay. So 11 -2 is 9. You miss. Blam, blam. You gonna shoot again?
I'm ambidextrous. So, do I have one in each hand?
You took a
Okay.
pistol and a shotgun. You didn't take 2 pistols.
Do the one hand whip the shotgun up. Wham!
You can, but it will be at negatives, plus the -3 that you're already
Well,
incurring.
the ambidextrous means I get no penalty for taking the third action.
No, only if you have a thing in each hand. Ambidextrous is like if I have 2 guns, I can shoot.
Oh, that's
and
what he was
dodge.
saying, I
That's
think.
what I was
though.
saying.
Not
Get
shoot,
the other.
shoot.
Get the one-handed shotgun.
Yeah, but you can't shoot shotgun one-handed without more penalties. Shotguns aren't for one-handed shooting.
That makes sense.
Oh.
If you had another pistol, you could totally pull it off.
Okay.
But doing the whole like, boom, that's like hard.
I'll do it anyway, just because it sounds cool.
Okay, you do it anyway. Roll it.
So 15 plus whatever penalty.
You roll a 15.
Oh wait, 14. 6 plus 8.
Okay, you do not hit.
Okay.
Bam! So you're like, pow, pow, pow. You miss all 3.
Rusty.
Yeah, you're like fucking up the front of the house. Like it's like there's splinters flying through the air. Like the rocking chair has been decapitated. Shit's getting fucked up, but you have not hit Robertson or the girl. Now the girl's turn. She rolls a 1. Okay, so she just doesn't get Robertson, loses her grip. Robertson's gonna throw her over the railing. She's like, ah, and pushes the child off it over the railing into the yard.
I shoot it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to clay pigeon it out of the air.
As it's flying.
Yeah.
All right.
As
Ryan,
it's
you
flying,
run.
I want to
ahead.
shoot 3 times.
Go ahead, shoot.
Do I have to say how many times I'm gonna shoot, or can I just keep going?
You just keep going.
Oh, then I shoot once.
Eventually, bad things will happen because you'll end up in so the negatives. You'll either shoot yourself or shoot somebody else or whatever.
15.
Okay, you shoot in the chest. Blow a big hole in her chest. You blow her heart out, literally.
Sweet.
Still moving.
In the air.
Yeah, well, you don't know. You're like,
She's
I got
flailing.
her. You're like, I got her.
I
yeah.
got her. I do the. But I look at Robertson. I'm
Blam.
like,
She's like,
I'll go to attend to her shotgun or her shot.
what do you do?
I think I'm gonna make sure.
All right.
Last time it stopped moving when I shot it in the head. I'm gonna shoot it in the head again. It's 5 plus 8. So 13. I don't think there's any penalties.
You do.
Okay.
You plug it in the head. Roll your damage.
Let's see. 12.
Okay. So you plug her in. You plug her in the head and woof.
I will keep another gun on her until I realize that she landed and stop moving.
All right.
Because her head is
How
not
many rounds in
separate.
am I?
Huh?
How many rounds? Are...
This is just the second round.
Oh, this is just.
Yep.
I run.
That's
Is
right,
he
you
lost
do.
in the cornfield?
Yeah, he's just running straight away. You can see the corn like as he just goes screaming into the distance, screaming like a
And
fire
he just
engine.
blew this little creature's head off.
And now there's gunshots.
Into the dirt.
Robertson's like weeping over by the railing, like bent over.
I'm gonna give her first aid.
All right, so you're like, here, let me see.
Mouth
And she
to
looks
mouth.
at you, and her eye is fucking gone. And she
Oh.
has these huge teeth marks peeling the skin off of her cheek. And there's like a bunch of blood. And she has a gun wound in her side where you shot her in the ribs. She's kind of hurt, dude.
Let me see that real quick.
Okay, go ahead and roll your first aid. Don't roll a 1.
Shut up, man. I have some first aid supplies, so I'm gonna try to bandage some of these wounds. Roll 10.
Nice, roll again.
Come on, 10. 1. That's all I roll, 10s and 1s.
So you roll a 10, and then add what's your skill and your intelligence?
5 total.
So 15.
15 total. I'm gonna try to
She'll get 4 hit points back and she'll stabilize.
calm her. I don't know what the hell is going on here. That thing was a little bit scary, I say as I wrap her face in her lost eye.
Yeah, right. She's like, it ate my eye.
Yes, it did. I continued bandaging.
I'm
Alright.
still looking at it to
At
see if
this
it's
point,
moving.
you're done freaking out, G. You like come back to yourself and realize that you just lost your mind for a second. You run off into the cornfield.
Alone.
Yeah,
Okay.
now you're by yourself in the middle of the cornfield in the dark.
Maybe I'd take her over to the rocking chair and sit her down.
The rocking chair's he or one of you guys. Oh, he blew the top off the
I'll
rocking
sit her
chair.
down on the porch.
Yeah, on the stairs or something.
On the
sure.
stair.
Is it not moving? I'm still looking at it.
Mm-mm.
It's not moving?
Mm-mm.
Slowly inch my way over to them.
Does she have a weapon on her?
This is a collapsing baton.
Okay. That's okay.
No gun though.
While they're attending to other business, I quietly say, You might be contagious too now.
That's possible. I thought of that.
I bandage up the gunshot wound.
Just like, thanks for that, by the way.
It was a small target.
Whatever. Listen, we have to get back down into the hatchway and into that side room. I need access to the medical equipment.
Yeah, you do.
I need to figure out what this is.
You think you can go anywhere? You gonna be alright?
She's like kind of fucked up.
You can wait here.
I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to be alone right now. Speaking of which, where's the other guy?
He's walking back.
Are you trying to find your way back?
I stopped for a moment to try to collect myself and to listen to hear if there's like gators in here or something.
Gators in a
Roll it.
I don't know,
cornfield?
fucking hillbilly shit.
Roll your perception.
6.
You don't hear anything.
Good, that means it's safe.
Meyer! I try to do like a soft shout.
A soft shout. Okay, you hear him.
Tell you. Okay, so I'll. Yeah, this is not where I want to be. So I'm gonna head back toward them. Not at a full sprint or screaming.
I think Meyer might be a liability.
You think?
Yeah, he freaked out and punched me in the nose,
Yep.
and then he ran off.
Yep.
He didn't shoot our friend though.
We know
so
what happens next. Yeah, you're the one that's shooting people, dude.
You're the contagious person who's hitting people. So.
Oh, that reminds me of a Zombie Apocalypse game that I played where Adam Cole vaporized someone's head with a shotgun by accident, so he freaked out.
I
Failed his fear test and actually shot this.
I'll let him in on the contagion story.
Well, tell him then.
So, before Meyer gets back, she already knows. Whatever happened here, it seems more like a contagious disease. Something that people can possibly pass to others. And there's been a lot of fluid exchange going on.
Yeah, I imagine so.
If that's the case, you have what it takes to end the threat.
It's Myers. Yeah.
Or her.
She's like, look, we just need to get to the medical room so I can figure out what this is. If I can figure it out, I think I can stop it.
Okay.
Well, you know what's behind them doors now.
Yep.
If I get bit, like Meyer or her, and anything happens, I give you full permission to end me too.
I don't need your permission to end you if you turn like that.
That was
I don't
awesome.
need your permission to end you.
That was the best line of the whole game so far. That was great.
Yep.
And I hope that you feel the
Yeah, you
same
should
way.
write that down.
Yeah.
Now Myers walking back and we see him.
Yeah. There comes walking out. Hey, do me a favor, G. Roll your constitution. Roll a civil constitution chest.
Check. Why is it so hard to say check today?
Chest. Roll a chest. I don't know.
So 6 and
Plus double your constitution.
10, 16.
Oh, yeah, you're
And
fine.
I've got resistance to poison and disease
Times 3.
times 3.
So it's like a 19.
If that's how that adds up.
I figure I'll probably at least
Get plus 3.
Yeah, plus 3.
Okay.
Is that the way it works? Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe we should look it up.
It'll probably come into play when I don't roll that
Yeah.
well.
You'd have to roll really poorly to.
I guess
look it up.
that's true.
Like,
I'll start looking at. Well, I guess.
let's see about Robertson. She looks okay. For someone who had half her
Okay.
face eaten off, and has been shot in the side by her companion.
So she wants to go back down to medical bay.
Meanwhile,
Understandable.
boom, 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 boom. So that big like rod in the middle lights up all of a sudden, and it's daytime.
Oh. For resistance disease, the quality level is added to Constitution when resisting contagion.
Yeah, there you go.
So that would actually
B plus
so
3.
So it would be 8 times 2,
To
16.
Plus your
And
B-roll.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah. So you're good. You can be chowed on by zombies for a long time.
I'm gonna run out of blood before I catch it.
Gotcha, yeah. Die first.
What's
So-
her name again?
Robertson?
Robertson.
The ship.
Oh.
Persephone.
Persephone.
I try to
Insane.
wirelessly connect. Persephone.
It didn't work when the console.
There's some static.
Some of the power came back.
Right.
There's something going on. Sounds like they might be restoring power to
Oh,
the
good.
ship, possibly.
Yeah. I'm sure these things will all be handled. So we gotta call the authorities.
So you're standing like you're come out of the cornfield.
Mm-hmm.
Cornfield behind him starts to move.
So we should definitely call.
Hey, Meyer, why don't
somebody.
you take a few steps this way?
You cannot hear me? Okay.
Yes.
So I think
Cannot
we
hear
should, and I start walking. I think we should, definitely
It's
get
pretty
a
far
hold
off.
of
It's like maybe
the.
100 yards out at first, but you can see like 8 distinct converging paths that are moving towards where Meyer is.
Robertson,
The authorities must
Yeah.
be notified.
let's get you sitting down inside.
Okay, let's go inside.
Back in the horror house? I don't know. It would seem extra bad in there.
She's like,
But I'm not going to be left alone, so. Why? Oh, I have had a terrible day ever since I
75
met you
yards.
guys.
Well, I go inside.
You don't say.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm walking.
I've taken his
toward him,
cue.
but
I know what Foreman's up to.
Yeah, let's get him back in the house. Why don't you hurry up a little bit?
50 yards.
I'm standing by the door, motioning him in.
Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets in the door, I'm closing it and finding something to put in front of the door.
Locking him in?
No, we're all going
Oh,
in.
you're all going in. You're going to barricade the door.
Barricade, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's
Locking
like
him in.
I was like, what? Like, you're going to leave this dude in there with the 2 zombie people? Okay, yeah, so you close the door. You go inside, close the door, and you put like a hutch or something in front of it.
what are you doing?
Okay.
Or isn't
helping him.
there something? I mean, in the pantry and
I'm not even listening to him. I'm going around looking for openings in the house.
windows all over the place.
I'm actually going to be aiming at the upstairs while he's barricading.
Okay, something else was up there.
There was something else up there.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to go deal with it.
Okay, so you're like,
While you're
I know
barricading,
what
I'm
to
going to
do.
take care of this thing up there. You want to come with me, Meyer?
look on your face is so good.
I'm like, Meyer, there's more coming, and they're out in the field, and they're coming to this house. Take a peek out the window.
Don't take a peek out the window.
You look. Yeah, you can see like the 8 different paths that were converging on the place where you had come out of the corn, and they're now coming together and starting to come out one at a time.
They're coming out?
Yeah.
I'll start taking some shots before they get there.
Yeah, I didn't know. I actually didn't know anything about what's upstairs, so that's where I'm gonna go hide.
Okay, so you're like, I'll go upstairs.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I told you we're going upstairs to take care of something. We heard something up there.
To take care of something.
Yeah, but yeah. Let's go take care of it.
Okay. Robertson just sits on the couch, and she looks a little bit not so good. She's like, oh.
What happened to her?
She got bit.
She has a gunshot wound in her
She
side.
got bit.
And her face is like gone, like that.
She got bit.
What the?
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. Let's get away.
Okay, so you guys are going upstairs. Okay. Meanwhile, you're taking a shot at the front window, or where are you taking a shot from?
Let's see. So Robinson's on the couch. Is there a spot where I can see both the upstairs and stand near the couch?
Yeah, if you're in the living room, you can kneel on the couch and shoot over the couch out the front window, and if you were to turn around, you could see the stairs going upstairs.
That's probably the best vantage point I want, so
All right.
I'll start taking shots from there.
Okay. Take a shot.
See. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 shots with the pistol until they get closer. Are there a ton of them huddled together where I think I could get 2 of them with 1 shotgun shot?
No, that'll probably never happen.
Okay, well, I'll do 2 pistol shots.
Okay.
We'll just roll them together.
You can roll them separately because one is
And negatives.
net negatives.
Oh, okay. Well, you just start over. First one's a 5 plus 8. So 13.
13. Yeah. So you will shoot that guy in the head. Blouff! He's like,
And damage is a d8.
You're okay. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay. Second shot
Smoke.
is a 9 plus 8. 17.
Smoke. All right. So you can kill 2 of them. Bath. Like, now there's 6.
Oh. Fast as hell, free shot before combat starts? Does that count? So I get to 1 more shot?
Okay, sure.
Sorry.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
It always
Another
matters.
It's another 5. What's this?
5 plus 8, so another 13.
Yeah, okay. So you shoot him too. Blow, blow, blow. So he's going for it. And it's like splash, splash, splash. So there's 5 left. They move towards the house.
Good on him. We go up.
Okay, so you guys now go upstairs. There's 3 bedrooms up there.
I do the
And there's the attic.
tap with my foot, nudge the door open. If it's closed, I'll.
There's not a door to go upstairs. It's just an open stairway that has
But
like.
at the rooms.
Oh, where do you go? Do you go to the right to the master bedroom or to the left to the 2 other bedrooms?
Which way does he go?
I don't know. Where do you go?
I'm standing right here. It's good.
Okay. First room on the right.
It's the master bedroom. So you go to the
Is
right.
it open? Actually, are there any doors that are open?
One of the little kids' rooms is cracked a little bit.
I go to that one.
Okay, you go to that one.
I push it open with my foot.
Okay, you push it open with your foot. There's a little girl's room. There's a butterfly quilt in the bed.
Yeah, she used to be cute.
Stuffed animals in the corner. Yeah, there's some pictures of her like hugging her mom, playing with her dad. Like there's the glow in the dark stars in the ceiling that you put in the ceiling of your room.
That's a lot of description for me not going in.
Well, you mean you get all this? You
I'm
open the
just
door and you
waiting.
look, and you're like, oh, that's what's in here.
Nothing comes out?
You shot in the front porch. No, you didn't. You shot Dr. Robertson on the front porch. But she jumped on Dr. Robertson and tried to eat her face in the front porch. She recognized that's the same kid.
Yeah, but there was something up here.
Nothing comes out.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Nothing comes out.
Alright, next.
Wait. No, this room's perfectly good.
Why don't you go stay in there real quick?
Yeah.
Close the door. You're hiding in the little girl's room. That's awesome. Okay. Cool.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Next room. Is
Okay.
it open?
Nope. The other rooms are
Keep
closed.
moving on towards the attic.
Okay.
I turn every corner carefully.
Okay.
No one around?
Nope.
Up the attic.
Up the attic.
Slowly.
Take 2 more shots if that's what you want to do.
Okay. It's 12
Miss.
and a 13.
Hit. So you kill another one. Blah, blah, slap. So there's 4 left. They're on the porch.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably should have asked you how you killed that thing.
You killed it. You shot in the heart. You were like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You killed it.
Yeah. I just made sure it was dead.
Way to go, cowboy. All right, you're in the attic.
Anything around?
It's dark. There's no lights on up here. It's
Glow
kind
stick?
of dusty. Yeah, okay, glow stick. Yeah, there's a couple of supports, beams that hold up the peak of the roof. And on one of them, there's a bunch of chains. And it looks like some kind of a gag that's still attached to a lower jaw.
What?
Chains. And a gag that still has lower jaw, like, on it.
I go back down and close the door. Thump.
Okay.
I'm gonna go join our friend down there.
All right.
As I pass by the door, I'm like, tsh, 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 with the gun. Stay in there.
Okay. All right. You get one more round before you get to the window.
Okay.
You just hear bang, 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 bang.
First one was a 15.
Laugh. Now there's 3.
Oop, that's a 1.
Oh, shit.
And a 6.
Okay. So you're like, blamf, 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 and the gun goes off. And you're going to shoot Dr. Robertson, who's underneath you on the couch. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Shit.
Just end her now, man.
It's 16.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Robertson's dead.
At least you got her.
Shoot her in the chest. She looks at you like, then she dies.
Shit. That was one chance to repopulate the earth.
You get downstairs in time to see him plug Dr. Robertson on the couch. You're not sure if it's on purpose or not.
I was probably not looking at her when it went off.
But he's like this. He's like, plow, 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 flap.
I mean, I
puts
just
around
think
in
that
her.
she probably was contagious, and then I'm kind of worried about our friend upstairs.
Yeah, stay in the room. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I will help him clear out some of these
Well, meanwhile,
things.
there's 2 face munchers left. One of them leans in and grabs you through the window.
So I do the dodge.
Yeah, you attempt to do the dodge, but you're going to do it at a serious penalty.
Why were you standing right next to the window?
Because I was shooting him out the window.
All right.
Go ahead.
Nice knowing you. Ooh.
0-0.
10.
Yep, 10.
Roll again.
Roll again.
9.
So that's 10 and 4 is 14 plus whatever you got. Yeah, you get out of the way.
Yeah, I got a 4 in dodge.
So you're like, look out. He's like, no.
Is he leaning in the window now?
They both are. They're both like trying to lean in the window.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot him a couple times.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Pop, pop.
Okay, shot number 1.
Sorry for this.
You shoot him, it'd be great.
Nope. 6 plus 8. No, 7. 13?
13 is enough to hit the first one. Plouf.
I'm shooting him in the chest.
Oh, then you hit him. Splaff. You
And I
blow his
shoot
heart
the other
out.
one.
You blow out his heart. What do you roll? Is it 1?
No.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's a 1. Roll again.
Oh, it is a 1.
Roll it again.
I told you I'm sorry for this.
Shooters.
It has a
I love
penalty
it.
on it, by the way. It's my second shot.
Oh, yeah.
3?
All right, so you plug him in the shoulder. Roll your damage.
What's my damage
you're not
again?
good at a firefight. D8
Uh,
times
D8.
4.
Times 4.
It's only 8.
So yeah, he clips you in the arm.
Shoot them
I
in
got
the
one
head.
of them.
He's like, shoot them in the head.
So much for being ambidextrous.
All right, back to your turn. No shit.
I'm like, shit. Sorry.
Emphasis on them.
You're a big guy. You're in the way.
Let's see. First one is a 6 plus 8 is 14.
Okay.
Second one is a 5 plus 8 is 13.
Okay, so the 14 you kill, whap! That's the guy that he shot in the chest. He's down. The 13 you miss. Blamf. Now he's gonna try and grab you.
So you need to be moving.
Okay, so go ahead and try a dodge.
So 7 plus dodge is 4. It's 11 plus. Do I dexterity as well?
Yeah.
So it'd be 15.
Okay. You get out of the way. You're like, look out.
He's like, no.
Go ahead.
I really should. I'm gonna make sure that my line of fire is not in.
So you take like a step to the side. You're like, better.
So if I miss,
You
I don't want to
plug
hit him.
All right.
All right. Unless you're being bit, then I have no choice.
You can take around to aim too.
What does that do?
Gives you +2 to your roll.
Do I have to take the whole round?
Yep.
The thing's right up on him. Not a 1,
Good.
That's good.
but not enough.
What'd you roll?
Like total of 9.
No, it's not enough. So you're like, wow. You miss it, but don't shoot your friend. Go ahead.
Probably take a step back so he can no longer bite me, and then plug him.
Go ahead.
I don't know if 1 step's gonna do it there, buddy.
See, well, he's got to get through a window.
That's true.
See, it's a 3 plus 8, so it'd be 11.
Nope.
So another shot. Worse, it's a 2
Okay.
plus 8, it's 10.
Take a step back. You're like, blam. He's gonna lunge in. Going for the dive in. He's gonna try to grab you. He misses and lands. He slides off the couch into the living room.
He slides off Robertson.
She falls on the floor.
Well, you taking a shot first, or am I?
Yeah, but I'm gonna continue making sure I
He's in the
step
bottom of the round. Go ahead.
out of the line of fire. No friendly fire here,
All right.
except for Robertson. That's fine.
That's fine.
13.
Yep, that's enough. Blast.
I shoot it in the chest. I don't. Oh, wait, you said to shoot it in the
Yeah.
head?
Yeah, I
Yell
said
shoot
shoot
in the
them
head.
in the head.
I just thought he meant shoot them. 13
Okay,
in the
so
chest.
in the chest. Splouf! Its heart is gone.
Got him.
Good. It's
There
like,
you go.
It's like, but it doesn't go down when you shoot in the chest.
So 13.
Okay, so you shoot in the head. Splaff! And then it's like,
In the head!
I just killed the thing.
No! It lives without an arm. It still moves without a...
Did you guys
Chest.
get it?
Yeah.
I look out in the field.
Okay.
Okay. I come down the stairs.
That's
What's
horrible.
going on over there?
That's horrible. So you're looking out in the field, he's yelling, you're looking up there, and then Robertson lunges and gets a hold of the end table and starts biting it in her confusion.
Okay.
She's like biting the end table.
So,
Papa! That scared me.
are you doing it in the head for once?
Okay.
I'm gonna go with his suggestion over
All right.
here. Oh, the 1?
Roll again.
8?
Sweet. So you put the light out. She's making that, so you're like, oh shit, land. It's dark.
I
You
roll
guys
again.
Now have negatives to shoot. Did you roll 1 again? Do you
Can I
really
give up on the day?
Did you roll 1? Roll it again.
It's telling me I get down in time just to get.
Oh, you roll another 1?
Roll again.
Roll your damage.
Do I roll again?
Yeah, roll again. Keep rolling again.
3?
Roll your damage.
1, 1, 3.
Yeah.
What is it again? The D8?
Super
D8
Times 4.
times 4.
Yeah, roll a
Add
D20.
2 to the D8 after you roll it before you.
9?
Times 4.
Times 4?
How much?
Oh, is it 7?
Yeah, then 8, 9. Times
Okay.
4. So 9 times 4 is 36.
Yep.
Take 36 damage.
Holy shit.
So in the confusion, he's moving to look out the window. Robertson lunges. You're like, oh shit, you pop the lid. It gets dark. And then you readjust, take the shot at her, and you're right on, except he's still walking towards the window. He's like, what the fuck is going? And he catches it right in the knee. Blamf! One of your legs is disabled. give me a difficult constitution test.
Oh, let's see. Is that just the D10?
Plus your con. Yep.
9 plus 4, 13?
Okay, so you're not screaming, but you're fucked up. You just blew your knee off.
I'm down to 6 health. Hell yeah, I'm fucked up.
Like,
I'm at 6 of 50.
yeah, you're super bad off. It's because he shot you twice.
He has killed everyone that's died so far.
No, you shot Robertson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
killed the only female, so we're good on that.
you hear some that's some gunshots and shit going on.
Yeah, I get about halfway down the stairs just in time to stop
lights are
because the
out.
lights go out.
You're like, "Punk," and the light goes out, and then you're like, down there in the living room.
Yeah,
Can I
don't
try
move.
to shoot
I'm halfway down the
Robinson
stairs.
again?
You can attempt to shoot Robertson in the dark with a horrible leg wound. Yes,
Yes.
go for it.
Don't
10.
roll one.
You roll a 10.
Yep.
Nice. Roll it again.
7.
Okay, cool. So that's 10, 11, 12, plus whatever you have for stuff.
Let's see. You said 12?
Plus whatever you have for
Plus
skill.
8
and-
would be 20.
Okay, so you get shot in the leg. You're like, ah! But even as you're buckling, you put your gun to Robertson's temple because you can kind of see her with the light coming through the window and pull the trigger, baff, and paint the wall on her brains. And then you collapse on the couch.
Don't shoot anymore.
Guys,
I light a cigarette.
You're like, oh shit.
that's the only light in the
Yep.
room.
Yep.
I
Where's
throw it
your
down
other
into the
glow
middle of the room.
stick?
It's upstairs. What the fuck happened?
Okay, so Robertson's dead. You're hurt really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Foreman is down on the couch with a blown knee. You're in the stairwell. You're in the living room.
It's dark out. I can't even see what happened.
Nope, the lights are back on outside.
Isn't it dark in here? I shot out the lamp.
Yep, but then he threw down a glow stick.
Holy shit. I look down. Are you okay?
No.
What? There's so much mess in this room.
There's so much blood.
It's like blood, brains.
Do you want me to look at that wound there?
No, but yes.
I will. First.
You gonna try first aid him?
God damn it.
All
We have to roll again, aren't I?
Yeah. If you roll a 1, it's bad for
Stop
you.
it. Why are you saying that? I don't know what happened. I think you must have walked in front of the line of fire at the last minute. I'm very, very, very.
Can I
very
help?
sorry
Is there a
about
help
that.
action on this?
Do you want to do it?
Maybe. I am.
I'll say if you help him, you give him +2 if you're skilled in it.
How about if he helps me, ones won't kill my friend?
Okay, that's fair.
That's cocked. 3 plus medicine. 8.
Plus, you can take 2 from him.
10.
So you get back 1 hit point, and you're stable. They're gonna splint your knee and stabilize it so you can walk, but just poorly.
Let's make a new rule. It's called, if we're firing weapons, let's not stand anywhere near each other.
I like that rule.
I like that rule too.
Let's make another rule. You aim away from the group, and you have the shotgun, and I get your pistol.
What?
The general idea is you don't seem to aim very well, so I'm going to have you do the big cone, and I grab the 2 pistols.
Sounds fair.
Yeah.
I make sure I get the shotgun first,
Okay.
and then I give you the pistol.
What's happened to Dr. Robinson?
He shot her,
On accident.
Her head's half gone. I mean,
and then on purpose.
Yeah. The second time was on purpose because then she turned into a zombie and
Oh, Mr.
she
Robinson.
turned into a
We know what a zombie is, right?
you guys have seen movies. I mean, come on,
Well-
it's popular fiction.
Yeah. I'm calling them zombies because
Right. You don't know what they are, but
Yeah.
she came back from the dead and she tried to eat our face.
yep.
It's
true.
a zombie.
But she didn't come back from the dead until you shot her to death.
That's true. On accident.
You fellas are very fucked up. And I flip over Dr. Robinson, and I take out my hatchet and start whacking away at her shoulder.
What are you doing?
Oh, he's taking her arm.
Why?
This could be useful. It has her code on
I
it.
suppose.
That's true.
That's kind of messed up.
You didn't need the whole arm.
You didn't.
No, but a hand is always useful to have an extra hand.
That's fucked up.
I shoot him.
Really?
You and your damn dad jokes.
I crumple her hand into a fist, but point out one finger. You see? Always useful for something.
I cocked the shot.
He picks his nose with the...
Really?
Yeah. Always wanted an extra hand.
Should we just do it now?
Wow.
You say that loud?
I didn't specify what, so yeah, sure, why not?
I didn't even hear him, honestly.
I mean, he did shoot Dr. Roberts until she was dead.
Yes, he did.
So what are we doing?
I guess
Where are we
we
going?
could go to the medical area. We could try to find some things to patch up that knee there. Some of the power's been coming back. That means that possibly them officers have gotten the plasma drive fixed.
Should we go check on any more of those pods? If the power came back up, maybe we can get some more of them open. Maybe there'll be another person that can help us out.
It'll take a while. How are you feeling? Think you can make it down that long ladder?
Is my speed still halved? The ladder should be fine because I can use hands. No. Get that thing away from me.
Did you ever see Jurassic Park? It's just like that.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Okay, well,
That is truly fucked up.
she's made of meat and bones now. I did not kill her.
Yeah.
I say with a bit of condemnation in my voice.
Can you
That
just...
is truly fucked up.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yes, it is. When you fucking kill our only hope. Good job. So let's get out of here. This house is fucking. This is terrible. Did you want to bring any more of her?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna take up the back of the group. After you, Foreman.
You let Foreman go first?
If you're taking the back, you're facing backwards.
Sounds fair.
It's like, don't look at me! Don't look at me!
I keep my eye on this guy.
Okay.
The one that's murdering everyone? Good idea.
Where did you go?
We're going back towards the ladder.
Okay, back to the hatch?
Mhm.
Alright. You guys go back to the hatch.
Okay. Start climbing down it.
Okay. As you leave, like, some of the fields, and you're more open fields, like soybeans and stuff that grow low to the ground, you can now see people, like, kind of wandering around aimlessly.
Do they look
People?
like people, or
How
do
did you
they
notice?
the way they're walking?
They're walking fun. They're, like, kind of lurching around.
Or lurching around?
Yep.
That doesn't seem healthy.
They're all drunk.
That's what it looks like.
No, we're not stupid. That's a motherfucking zombies.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going back to the hatch.
Okay.
And then start going down the hatch.
Alright. Start going down the hatch.
Close that last person out. Close it.
Chung,
Okay.
chung. Lock it in.
lock yourselves in. You go down to the doorway. That is the medical wing. Do not open.
Yeah,
And
we're
it's
just going
written
by
in
it.
blood.
Going by
Not
it.
open. Oh, are
Going
we?
back to the pods.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you go all the way back to the pods?
Yep.
Okay, you go all the way back to the pods.
I'm following.
Looking to see if there's power again. Middle light turned on.
I mean, yeah, that the console has like intermittent power again.
Okay.
It's like as good as it was when you woke up.
We're gonna find another science officer.
Yeah, let's
take two.
let's try to open some more.
Really? You can look through the manifesto and look for another science officer if you want to.
Yep.
Okay.
Any good pods that have a science officer?
Yeah, there's like a haze.
Let's get that one.
019 haze.
And are the pods restored to power? We can just open them.
For now, you can try to open his. You might have to. I don't know. There's an error code, so you're gonna have to work at it. You'll have to pull open the panel and work at it for a little while.
All right. Here, you can fidget with these.
Oh, sure. So not like click, 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 click.
Here's another.
I like how
Just
you're
so you need it.
handing him the fidgety things, even though you're not the. He's still like, stop it.
So, are you guys gonna do that for a while?
How many do we want to open?
You have to open one at a time. So,
Well, let's see how many we can get open. The more people we have, the greater our chances, I'd say.
Let's open one.
Don't open more than one at a time in case there's soup in there.
Oh, we're not going for the flickering one.
so you open haze. Give me a roll.
What am I rolling? Electronics?
Intelligence and whatever your
Mechanics?
mechanical thing is, yeah. You're right, electronics. If you have electronics.
I don't have electronics.
Sweet. We'll go with mechanics and I'll give you like a little bit of negative modifier.
10?
10 is not enough to get them open right away. You're gonna have to wait for a while and roll again. You work at it for an hour to no results.
In an hour, I go to Robertson's locker and reopen it. See what's in there.
Okay.
With her hand.
You can open it.
Mhm.
There's some clothes that fit her. There's a couple of pictures. There's like, that's it, really. There's nothing. She already took her personal items out.
I'll take both the pictures.
Okay. In the pictures, you see like, there's one. It looks like maybe Arizona or maybe someplace on the West Coast, which was eaten by desert. And there's like some sandy mesas in the background stuff, and there's her and some guy, and they're kind of, side hugging towards the camera, and there's a little boy in front of them. And the other one's pictures of like the little boy.
Okay.
So, she had a family.
Mm-hmm. 900 people. Robertson's not particularly rare, but I may bring that up when we're doing a search for other people.
Okay.
Continuing on, I try again.
Oh, you good?
11? A little better than 10?
I mean, yeah, you're not gonna be able to pop it though. You're gonna have to wait a little longer.
If it's taking this long, I'm probably gonna try to
Rest?
readjust my readjust so I can.
Is there a rest mechanic in this game? Can we heal?
More just trying to
Not what
get
you
comfortable.
Not like that. Yeah, okay, so you just move around and sit up against lockers or something.
Get back in your pod.
Don't get back on the side. It won't close it or it won't seal you up.
Way better on the third attempt.
How much better?
15.
Okay, so you get it open.
16.
And
Finally.
it spits him out. He does the whole like barfing thing.
Yeah, we're used to this.
Hayes looks up, he goes, "Where are we? What's going on? What happened to you? Oh my god!"
Anyone want to do the talking?
Hi.
He's like, "What the fuck?"
God.
He's like, tries to crawl back into his pod.
You can't go anywhere in there.
He's like, "I don't want to go anywhere with you."
You're awake now. Hey, are you pretty good at fixing
What
spaceships?
the fuck is happening?
So, there's some weird stuff going on, as you've probably noticed. just
who shot you?
actually he did on accident.
He's like, what
I
the
believe.
fuck?
To be
Well, to be fair, he walked in front of me in the dark.
He also shot her.
Where are we right now?
He shot her.
Did you not?
Why
also
are you
shoot
shooting each other?
he shot her as well.
Obviously
her?
screwed
You
up.
both shot her?
Oh my god, you people are animals. What
Does
the
he have to make a
fuck?
fear check?
He feels a 1.
Double ones.
He has a heart attack. So he's like, oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god. And you can see him, he's like,
You got
He
medical.
just has a fucking heart
You
attack.
want to give him CPR or whatnot?
Yeah, I'm gonna help him. Maybe.
And he's like, my arm, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. He's
Oh,
like
here
an
you go.
older
Lay down,
dude.
lay down, lay down, lay down.
You want a hand?
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. He's like hysterical. He's totally fucked up.
Roll an 11 on first aid.
No, it's not going to be enough. He is going to have a major coronary event. He double one his fear check. Come on.
Database.
Yeah. It's like, you did a great... Are you looking for another science officer?
How many more science offers do we have? There's only like
Okay, so
what,
he's
3 more pods?
he's putting his arm up.
Yeah. I'm going to check his locker. Okay?
Okay, so you're cutting off his arm.
Da-da-da.
You know what? At this point, I'm feeling like it might just be better just to go back up there and
Okay,
Oh my god.
so while you're cutting off his arm, he sits up and bites you.
Oh, fuck.
oh,
Doesn't the arm damage count as
What?
against is it points or something?
12 damage. He sits up and he bites onto your clavicle, and his teeth latch onto your collarbone. He bites you like right here, pink, and bites on, and is like,
Fuck.
You want me to shoot him?
you got the shotgun.
Oh, you go
take
for
the
it.
shot,
Man.
take the shot.
What is wrong with us?
So, I guess I'm taking 2 shots at it in a sitting down position.
Go ahead.
First one's a 9.
No.
Well, 9 plus 8, so I should say 17.
Oh,
Yeah, stop saying
17? Yeah, okay.
The second one's a 1.
Roll it again.
2.
Okay, so first, shoot the zombie and
Okay.
kill it,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So your first shot blows the zombie's head off, but you're like, pow, pow. So you're like, Beth, and then you stovepipe around in the gun, which means that it doesn't ejaculate, it fails to eject, it slides sideways, and you hear a horrible noise come from the firearm.
Oh,
Oh, that's good for you. Not for you.
well, I guess it's dead, so that's a plus.
The gun or the zombie?
The zombie. The
Right.
gun being dead is not a positive.
Fuck you, Hayes.
I'm searching the database for the next.
Stop!
Science
Stop
officer.
opening people. I'm gonna first aid myself.
Okay. You can first aid yourself at -2.
Yeah.
It's hard to first aid yourself.
Hey, stitch me up. You get the stitching skills, right? Come on.
You sure you don't want a hand?
That's very funny. Do you want to share?
He's got 2 arms.
I don't have 2 arms yet. He fucking woke up. I'll check his locker in a minute. But right now,
I'll stitch him up.
Okay.
Yeah, just pour the vodka.
I'm running low on supplies.
Yeah, well, I'll see if he has any more.
Roll 1.
Yes.
Did you really roll it again?
So,
It's gonna do it
How
myself.
many times did you roll another one? Roll it again.
I have 1, 2, 3. Okay.
do I roll again?
You're like, yeah, here.
That's not a 1. That's a 7.
You rolled 117.
You double one? Oh my god, man.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're like, first we have to disinfect it. And you go to clean it out, and you notice that, like, he's not bleeding super hard. There's just, like, a lot of, like, black goo leaking into the wound. So you scoop it out, and when you scoop
this
out...
might hurt a little.
When you scoop out the black goo and spray disinfectant in it, you pass out. You scream, you're like, ah, and you pass out.
Mm-hmm.
But the black goo that you scoop out slithers up the side of your boot into your pants.
What?
Like a worm. It's like, and it disappears into your pants. Up your pants.
Oh, shit!
There's a snake in my boot.
I'm gonna de-pants.
Okay. How fast can you de-pants? Roll it. Give me a simple dexterity test.
What?
Make a D-pants check.
Yeah, make a de-pants check.
I have a skill for this, right?
No, you don't. Just dexterity.
Mainly a large knife.
You just cut your pants off?
I don't have a large knife.
Oh, it's too bad.
Well, I didn't roll a 1, thank God.
The only other time that the
Accurate
D-pantsing...
dexterity doubled.
So, 16 total.
Oh yeah, you're faster than the worm. So you're like, fuck! You like take your pants off.
And I flick it against the wall.
Okay, so you're like, splouf!
Does anything come out of the pants?
Something's in the pants. You can see it.
Oh, I flicked the pants like a snap a towel.
Yeah, that's cool. It's up by your crotch. It's by the waistband, like.
It's up by the pants' crotch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at your face. You're like, what? That's
I throw the pants.
Are you like, your pants? All right, you throw them over there in the corner.
Did you see that?
No.
There's something in them pants over there.
It was you
It's
a
like
minute
a
ago.
worm. It's
Why did you-
alive. I aimed my shotgun at it. I'm telling you, I'm not a crazy man in my underwear. There is something in them pants. You want to go check?
You're not aiming the shotgun at me. That's
No,
the
at the
thing that's
pants.
important.
All right, G, you come around.
There's a worm in you, by the way. I don't look at him. I look at the pants only.
What did you... What?
There was something alive in your wound. It tried to go up my crotch. It was trying to make an entry somewhere.
I beg your pardon? Ow.
Any other day, this would sound crazy. Today is not that day. I throw my boot at it.
Okay. It's like, and it runs over to,
Like along the wall?
yeah, part of the ventilation. It's running for the ventilation shaft.
Boom!
Roll it.
It's probably really
In a
hard to
closed
hit.
room.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 plus 13?
That's enough. You hit it and it splatters splaff, all over the place. Now there's like black goo on the walls.
It had a lot of goo in it, huh?
It was
How
just
long
it was
was
just
it?
made of goo. I was like, you know,
Oh dear God!
it's
I
splattered
thought it was
onto you.
like this.
Yeah, I was
Like
picturing
this.
a 1 inch.
Well, you
That went up my
scooped, and It
pants?
was like, yeah, it was like slat. It wasn't super thick, but it was like long.
Mm.
You were like slaff, and it was like slat. It
So it's
splatters
on
on
me?
you, on the front of a bunch of the cryo tanks.
I'm instantly trying to like wipe it off.
Okay.
Does it seem like it's still moving?
It's kind of wriggling a little bit, like little maggots now.
Ew. Yeah, I'm like wiping it off, and
Okay, so you're like, so yeah, the ones that are on, you're like,
anything that I can wipe off with like a piece of cloth or whatever.
okay,
Don't want any of it on me.
yeah, you can wipe it off.
So it's continuing to move after you shot it.
I go over to the emergency locker and see if
Where's
there's
the
any more first
disinfectant?
aid kits.
Yeah, there's a couple more.
Okay, because I'm gonna do it myself. Actually,
Where's the disinfectant?
It's on the floor next to him.
I take it and I spray the worm.
Okay.
You what? Give it.
Not all of it, but some of it.
You guys remember some of the training, the disinfectant's flammable. It's alcohol based.
I spray the worm, and then I give it to you, and then I light it.
Okay, a bunch of little ones like, "Wee!"
Doesn't seem to like fire.
There's no words for that.
Oh shit!
I hand you I light a cigarette first, then I hand you my cigarette.
Take 2 damage. I don't know if any of you guys can notice anything. It's super great.
I noticed he set himself on fire.
Yeah, totally. Cauterize the wound shut so no more of it gets out.
Was that from the thing that bit you?
What?
The worm that was inside of you.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Is that what was making you a little loopy?
You started cutting off someone's hand and you played with it.
The hands doesn't matter. When they're alive, they matter. Or when the little snake things are alive, they matter. But,
The thing that I used to like wipe off whatever cloth, I'll burn that as well.
Okay.
I'll continue on the guy's arm
we...
and take it to the locker.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody roll a notice really quick. Let's just pretend that you can. Do it again.
19.
7 minus whatever.
10.
Okay. So you notice while you guys are all talking and doing stuff and he's wiping them off of his face, he looks at you and for a second you can almost swear that there's like a black tendril coming up from like the corner of his eye across the white, sort of this weird little black tentacle tickling his eyeball.
Who? You got bit?
No?
Did he only notice that?
Yeah, he noticed it.
Or I saw it.
Yeah, you
With
were
a-
like,
hacking at
what?
the
And
arm.
then as you're like looking, you're like, hey, and it's like, and it goes in towards the tear duct.
What? Something on my face? I missed some?
Yeah, a little bit.
Where?
It's kind of right there.
You're like,
Point at it, don't poke me.
Why? Yeah, I thought you wanted me to get it.
No, I don't want you to get it. I want you to point at it so I can get it.
So meanwhile, you're
I
trying
look
to
up
block
from my data pad. I'm like,
And I'm just like weary fingering.
Stop it! Stop it! Is it right here? Like, where is it?
Yeah, I think you got it.
Okay.
I'm looking. Do I see anything?
That's gone now.
I go back down to searching my data pad.
Okay.
Are you doing the data pad or the
The locker.
A locker.
You're doing the locker. Okay. So you go over to Hayes' locker. You open it up. It unlocks itself. Slides
What's in
open.
there?
Clothes, boots.
I take his pants.
Okay. He was a bigger, older man, so you have to cinch him down, but you can cinch him and roll him up. Yeah, he's got some like derma skin.
What the hell is that?
It's like spray on foam flesh. You spray it over a wound and it seals.
Oh,
He's got
this will be good for you.
a tablet that has some medical journals on it. He was one of the chief medical officers. He was in charge of the DNA genome alteration in humans. As you're going through it and reading it, you're seeing that that's what he did. What you did for plants, he did for the people.
I'm gonna start searching the database for anomalies.
So you're looking for test results stuff? His tablet?
Yeah, weird things. Any secret files or
Okay.
yeah.
That's going to take a little while.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
All right. Roll your perception. Difficult test.
Not a 1,
True.
5.
Okay. All right. You're going to be at it for a little while.
Hmm.
What are you guys doing?
I hand him the
Now
spray on flesh.
You're to who? You know, to him? Okay.
Can I use some of that for my leg too?
Yeah, sure. So you can have it first.
Does it have like instructions? Do I
That's
know how to use
instructions for deep tissue damage. There's a probe that you apply to the tip of the spray can. You put the probe inside of the wound and fill it from the inside out. For more superficial damage, you just spray it to the outside of the wound to seal the wound. So it's got 5 uses. Each use is going to be a D10 of healing.
I will use one of those.
I thought he was going to say, I'll use 5.
Start with 1.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll the D10. Whatever.
6.
Okay. Let's get 6 hit points back. Do you put the probe into the wound? And start filling from the
Probe
inside
it.
out?
Yep.
Probe
Okay.
that thing.
It hurts really bad. It burns like acid.
Does it hurt as much as getting shot in the knee?
It probably hurts more. And getting shot's surprising, so by the time that you know that it's going to hurt, it's already over.
It hurts a lot. Here, have a go.
They're taking whippets over here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the disinfectant, I'm going to pour all over that probe. Just in case. And then, so I have kind of cauterized this. Then I had a couple other wounds.
It was the only bite wound, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
No, he got scratched in the beginning.
oh yeah, I got by the
Fall
in the
damage.
pantry.
Oh, sure. When he pushed you into the pantry.
And the fall damage.
Yeah, the fall damage out of the pod was
Sure.
the first 6. So with the cauterization, is that something that I could use it still on?
Yeah, you could still use it on that.
Okay. Double tap.
You can use 2 of them?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
D10s?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
So
25.
25 and 6.
No, it would be 25. It would be
Oh yeah.
15.
15.
Right, and then 6.
No, double 10 was 15.
Yep, and then
Plus
the next
5
5.
is 20.
Nope, because it's not 5, right?
Oh, so it just stays.
Yeah, it just stays.
Okay, so
15
15
and 6 is 21.
6, 21, 20.
So what a weird system.
4, so fucking ridiculous. So, 24, 25, 26. So I'm way better now.
Okay,
Only 5 down.
that was awesome.
Yeah.
It hurts super bad.
Oh, wow. It's like being on fire. And I know because I was just on fire.
And when you're spraying it too, one of the things that you notice is the flesh around it, like for a second, pulses with weird black veins that move away from the wound, and then they fade.
Is my leg good enough where I can walk on it? Or is it still...
I mean, how many hit points are you down?
I'm at 13 out of 50.
No,
Whip it.
It's not good.
Whip it 2 more times.
Is there any more in there?
There's 2 more.
There's 2 more
shots.
whippets.
Okay. I'll take the last 2.
Okay.
It's a 9 and a 7.
There you go.
16 more.
Yep.
So what do you got now?
Let's see. It's 29.
Out of 50?
Yep.
So yeah, you're okay. You can walk on it all right.
Okay.
So any anomalies, anything in the files?
For an hour, you found nothing. You can keep looking if you want.
Do you think we would use these arms as
No.
a club?
No. No.
You're probably right. So that's useless to me.
No medical has come yet.
Mm-mm.
They're not
Sorry.
coming.
Well, 2 of them got killed just now, I think.
That's true. We could keep going through all these medical officers.
And I have a feeling as long as we're waving these arms around, it's not going to help because they're going to wake up, not know what's going on, see people waving around cut off hands.
So we need. Okay. Is there like a clipboard or trapper keeper or binder or anything like that in any of the cabinets?
I don't think so.
No small storage.
Backpack?
Yeah, I'm talking even like fanny pack.
Yeah,
Small.
sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
You can
perfect.
find a little hip pack or something.
Bang, bang. This is good. Okay. So I think you're onto something. These arms are a bit intimidating to the wakes up. So.
You scan out the QR code?
Yeah, I flipped the QR code off. It's like, this could still come in handy. You give me that, Sean, too.
I left it on the ground. I'm
No,
not
I go
sick.
get it.
Yep, you can definitely be the one to carry those around.
Do you think we should hide? You know what? There's a pile of beef stew person. I put these in the stew. Yeah.
You're just like, splash,
Yeah.
splash.
There we go.
If you guys have any good ideas, let me know. I'll be here on this thing looking for answers.
So I was thinking the door that says "Don't go in." There probably isn't much worse than what we've already found. So what I think maybe we should do is go up the ladder, past the door, and then open it so that whatever comes out falls all the way down the chimney stairs, the ladder. And then we can go in behind it.
So that anyone that can come out of the pod will immediately find these zombie things.
I mean, they're not going to live that long. We're not going to live that long if we just stay here. I think we go back to the farm, we stay here, or we go in that tunnel.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, knows what cruel looks like.
So, my vote is to see if we can get any more of these pods open now that we aren't going to cause a heart attack
Yeah, that's
by
a good...
waving around some hands.
Yeah.
Maybe see if we can get some more help. If
Or
we can
bait.
get all of these open and there's nobody else down here that's going to wake up to these things that isn't soup, they're not going to wake up.
How long did it take you to open this last one? 3 hours?
I mean, I think I'm willing to wait for that for some more help and possibly a good chance at somebody
Okay,
that might
yeah,
be able to
that'll
help us out.
Yeah.
Really, really thirsty.
You didn't bring any of them peaches with you.
Hey, you still got that pitcher of water?
Nope. I dropped that shit upstairs. That was the first thing to go.
And not bring any of those peaches.
Well, we know where there's food and water.
There is food and water up there.
I kind of like your plan. Let's go open that door. Whatever comes out, falls down there. Dies on impact.
Will
it don't die?
in fact?
Just unload on it from above.
Yeah, and that has to just come through the one little spot.
Can it climb?
Maybe?
And, I don't know. Climb through the window, but it more like just lunged at you. Didn't seem too dexterous. Let's do that. You can walk now.
Think so.
So we all go up past. We go up to the top, open the top of the shaft. One person goes down, opens that side scary door with the blood on it, and scoots back up, and we close the shaft so that anything in there doesn't have any reason to go up. It just would go down if anywhere. So it would not follow us.
We're going up or we're opening the door?
Well, yeah, then we go get the peaches. You're not hungry and thirsty?
How many people are left in pods that look like they might be okay?
3 are out. 3 of those guys are out. Right now, there's 4 or 5 people that are out, plus those 3 guys, plus what were 5 blinking. So 7 people left.
They might just be safer to stay on in there. Everyone else that's left has not had a good fate.
I'm more prone to let them. I mean, us 3, we got out. Well, you 2 got out. I was let out. People can open it on the inside.
Well,
I'm just-
when they're ready, they'll come on out.
I'm just against putting a zombie down here for them to get when they first wake up. Does not end well. If people don't know where they're coming or going.
So then we open the door. Whatever comes through that door, we blast into all hell, and then we go in and we close the door and we go find some medical supplies. We find some answers.
I'd be more for that. I mean, as far as we've come so far, this one place has been the one safe room and the one place we can get more allies.
And I don't know if you remember, but up there in them fields, up top in them cornfields, you remember how many people we saw walking around?
Bunch.
Couldn't count them on one hand or two. You want to go up there?
Nope.
I don't want to go back up there.
I guess there was more.
Into
So we
the
just hope
medical
there's
bay.
food in the medical bay.
Is there like a... I'm gonna look around quick, like for something that is large and round that I can maybe use as a shield. Maybe like a door, something that can I pull off, like a door of the locker.
Go, Grill Master 4.
Locker just so say that this is the front panel of the locker.
Mhm.
You scan it, it just pops straight out, and behind it is a column, and then on either side there's stuff. So there's not like a door per se.
It's
Locker.
like a lockbox.
Yeah, it's like poof, the whole thing comes out. So this isn't a lid, it's not a door, it's part of the actual locker unit that slides out from the wall.
You can try prying it off.
Try prying it off.
Okay, go ahead.
10, 6.
Dear God. Alright. So you rip the chunk of the locker off, like the whole thing comes off, and you're like prying on it, and you like peel it loose. There's like a jagged piece coming off the back of the door. It's not super, it's gonna be hard to get into the pipe going up. It's not small.
That was an impressive feat of strength.
Yeah, it's disgusting to watch him do it. You're like, what the fuck? He's just like, there's breath.
It's better than ripping a phone book in half.
You're pretty scary.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's go on up.
I'm going up first.
Okay.
You sure you're getting close to the door? You're gonna have to give me a willpower check. Nice. Alright, you're cool. You can do it. You're like, okay.
1, 2.
Fine pass.
We go up as well.
I'll go up
So I go
last.
past.
Okay. Are you trying trying to tote that thing behind you?
If I can like kind of push it into the side, make it so it's like a how do I say this? Try to bend it so it'll fit snugly.
What do you mean?
So we're going up like a tube, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to push it so it's kind of the same shape as the outside thing, and I can just like slide it up. Does that work?
I mean, you might deform the side of the tube. You can try.
You can just leave that on down there. You don't really need to bring that with you.
I'm bringing it with me anyway. I want to.
I'm sure there's some bedpans up there if you really need something to go in.
Go in?
What are you doing with that thing?
I'm trying to use it so the thing that can block, like these things, you don't want it to make contact with you. If there's this in between, it might help.
He's got this big, long, jagged piece of metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, until it pushes that jagged metal into your flesh and still gets on you anyway. You should probably just leave that thing. We'll find something up there.
Can I bend the edges so it's not as jagged on the edges, or how
With your bare hands?
Use gloves, please.
Yeah, you could. Try to do that.
I'm gonna go up after him on the ladder while this guy's trying to figure shit out.
Okay.
We're gonna be opening the door very soon. You do not want to be down there.
I'll just try quick. If I can't get anything to work, then
Okay, go ahead, roll.
7. Plus my strength is a 6. I don't know if you want weightlifting or whatnot.
We're fucking strong.
It's super strong. Yeah, I mean, you can bend to the edges of it. Like, you're not, it's
13.
not, like, you're not an artist, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying for something functional.
Okay. So, yeah, you bend the edges around now. It's like this weird sort of like the edges are bent down and in and around, and it's kind of lumpy looking, and the back's like pushed to the side. It's not super, it's not a shield, Dan. It's not super functional. Like, you can try to use it, and it will be better than nothing, but it's not going to be like a riot shield.
Okay. I figure that's good enough. Bring it
I'm
up.
impressed that you did that anyways.
Okay.
With nothing.
All right, you bring it up.
And I'll hold it against the door as we open it.
So you're going to be in front of the door?
Well, that's the plan, is we're shooting things, right?
Right. I forgot about that plan. I thought we were just going to let them on out.
Okay, so you're the meat shield while they shoot from above at you.
I'm just going to be watching. I won't be shooting.
Ditto.
So you're doing all the work. Okay.
I guess so.
You want a shotgun? I'll trade you.
I think for this case, yes. I think it would be a better thing to have a
Can't
shotgun,
hold the shield and shoot the shotgun one-handed well.
I suppose.
Sure you don't want to just open that door and let them run on out?
I don't want the 7 people down there to possibly get out to a zombie, yes. I'd be more
We can just
interested.
shoot them as they're trying to get to us up the ladder.
I'd be more interested in being down there and shooting them as they fall down. But I don't know how many are back there, so I don't want to get...
It's like 8
I was like,
tumbling.
if
Yeah.
you say so.
If 8 tumble down, I don't want to deal with that shit.
What if you open the door and there's 8 trying to get at you through that little flimsy piece of metal?
Well, they haven't been able to get through metal too well.
That metal is not a door.
What we should do, have your lighter ready, and we splash some more flammables,
Do we have...
disinfectant in there, so that it starts on fire and burns away anyone that would be trying to get you.
Do we have like a an aerosol can?
I forgot to pack Pam. I apologize.
I light a cigarette. I'm just like waiting.
we have all that flammable.
So we don't
Disinfectant?
think these things can climb. Probably. I think we open the door, we let them spill out, we shoot them from above. They're not gonna get in them pods anyways. We can come back down dealing with them if we have to.
These things can't climb. So how do you think the thing got down from the upstairs,
We never found that
from the
one.
cellar? Well, what did you find up there?
Oh, someone was chained up. Don't know why.
Clear intelligence.
I'm not telling the truth.
You're not?
No.
Okay, so you know. So what do you roll?
9.
Yeah, so the little girl totally climbed down the ladder. That was her bottom jaw that was up there.
I'm not telling the truth.
But you know they can climb.
So go above, open the door, they'll jump on out, then we'll go in.
I'm not liking this plan.
Oh, well, you just stand in front of that door and you shoot them while they come on out. That was your plan.
Trying to block it
I'll
and
try to
stuff.
shoot them. I just won't shoot you.
Still not liking this plan.
It's 2 shitty options.
It's
you
your plan.
choose whether you die or other people maybe might die if we don't do a great job sometime in the future, people that you've never met. It's not really that difficult.
They're in the pods. They'll be
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Until they come out of the pods.
Someday, if we fail at this, where
We've
we
been doing
hurt
so
them,
great lately.
and they wake up from their pods and they get out and the zombie things are still somehow
Just the handle.
alive, functional.
What's up?
I test the handle. Jiggity jiggity. Is there anything that like?
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
You touch it?
Something's like dun 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 on the other side.
What do you want to do?
Well, other shitty thing, if they can climb, you guys are blocked at the top. You have to open the hatch up top.
That's like
Good call.
plan B. Anyways, we have to
Good call. You guys to the top.
don't open that.
Not yet.
Second thing, when you do get out at the top, you have to deal with all of them up there, and you have no safe
We
place
deal
to
with
go.
them down here. We deal with them up there, or we stay in the pods and die.
I'm saying if we make a stand at the door, we have to get in
let's
this
make a
door.
stand.
Okay.
We're making a stand.
Okay.
Don't open that up there. You do not want zombies raining down on your head.
Nope.
That would be worst case scenario.
Yes, correct. Do not want to go out there.
So
When you have the door open, make sure there's a way, a contingency plan to close it.
yeah.
Is it an open outdoor, open indoor?
Probably in.
The best case scenario I can think of is you have the shotgun, I hold the metal thing above me, kind of on you, so it gives you some cover, and then I shoot with the pistol with one hand.
So you want me in the front of the door.
Slightly above it. You can go up, but I'm going to be covering you with the metal.
I do not think that's going to work like the way I see it. What do you mean?
So you have a shotgun, you're shooting
Downward.
slightly downward at their heads. You're going to hit them in the head because they're going to be coming out, and you're going to be shooting from above. So you don't aim for the chest.
Alright.
And
You do it
then
your way.
Did anybody take the disinfectant and or the Dermabond that was left?
They're all gone.
2 cans of Dermabond and there's still
There
a
were
bottle
2
of
cans?
disinfectant. Yeah, no one looked. You guys pulled 1 can, then you were like, yay.
Well, shit, if there are 2 cans, we definitely have the other one.
Okay, did you take the disinfectant?
He had it.
I had the
I gave it to you.
the bottle that we
Cauterized
had.
his shoulder.
Was there more?
Yeah, it's big. It's like a Dr. Bronner's bottle of
yeah.
shampoo full of disinfectant.
Then that's all. That I have.
Okay.
I whip it, man.
You whip it? Oh, you're going to do it?
Yeah.
All right, do it.
Times 2. I got fucked up at the beginning.
Times 2. Take it.
For
3
13 hit points.
Cool. All right, so the plan is to open the door. Are you in front of the door?
I have an idea of, let's see. Here's the door. Here's him. Here's me. I have the metal kind of covering both of us, or attempting to.
And he's going to be shooting down from above the metal of the door
He's
into
shooting
the doorway, into its head.
over the metal into the doorway. I have a pistol going around there.
Okay.
And he's watching.
And you're up top at the thing.
Yep, ready to go out if we fail.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You're gonna be the lone survivor of this ordeal.
Here comes the door.
Okay.
We've seen doors before.
You open
Yep.
the door. You hit the emergency release latch, and the door peels open.
Oh, it opens like that, huh?
Well, something is opening it. So as it opens, you guys see a corpse with a bunch of holes in its torso and pieces missing. And there's weird black tendrils of goo coming out of those holes in its torso, holding it aloft. And some of the tendrils are going to try to grab a hold of the shield and grab a hold of you.
Oh, I shoot it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're both shooting.
Can you shoot first? Since
So
he
you
has
got the
fast as
doorway
hell?
and you have the pistol, so you have no hands in the ladder rungs. How are you staying on the ladder?
You could have 1 foot on the ladder rung and 1 foot on the edge of where the door is, like the sill.
So you're
Yeah.
propping yourself in the tunnel with your legs.
That's the only way it would work, so yeah, I guess that's what
Okay,
we're doing.
make your shot. You're shooting with negatives.
I'm going outside, by the way.
So, fast assault, free shot before combat, fast reaction, start at combat, so.
So the door opens and you're like, shit, baff! You shoot it in the face.
First one was a 10,
Roll again.
3.
Okay, so 13 plus.
13 plus
Out of here.
8.
I can't wait till you
So
die in the
the,
cornfield,
21.
you ass.
Okay, you shoot in the head. Bam, the head vaporizes.
5 times 4 is a 20.
Sure, the head's gone.
Okay.
Like you're like, blamp, it's like splouf.
And then any tentacles coming towards me, shoot those.
Should we roll initiative?
Yeah, we should roll initiative.
Is it still alive?
Yes, it's still alive.
Oh my god.
Alright. It's 2 1 1 4.
Okay, so you're just like for a round, and then you go in the end of initiative.
Well, I rolled a 10 with fast reaction. 11 with fast
I rolled a 3 with fast reaction, so him and then me.
Okay, so you, the monster, you.
The monster, not the zombie?
Right.
God damn it. Who said zombies here? Thought we were playing zombies. Well, I didn't roll a 1, but I only rolled a 2.
Okay, so you're like, oh shit, bam, and you just shoot the wall next to the doorway.
I shoot again. I'm terrified.
I love how I said shoot it in the head, and the first thing that went was the head, and there's no way.
Yeah. Roll again.
Come on. 8.
8. Okay, so it's 10, 13 plus your skill. What's your skill?
3, 7. So 20 total?
Okay. So, bam! You shoot it.
I don't know what a shotgun does. What's a shotgun do?
I have no idea. I didn't get any information on
What's a
that.
shotgun do, GM? Do I kill the monster? Do we win?
You are gonna do a lot of damage to it for sure. So you're
We got
gonna.
this. We got this, guys.
What's a shotgun? Here you go. A D8 times 6, but you're gonna add 2 to the D8 before you hit the multiplier.
What?
Because you did so on the shot. So D8.
So 6 plus 2 is 8 times 6.
Yep. That's 48 damage. So blam! So you like vaporize one of the arms and part of the chest. Wow.
Kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
More
Wait, kill
black,
it! Kill it! Kill it!
More black goo just comes out of the hole that you made and forms another tendril.
Close the door!
Okay. Your turn.
My shot?
Yep.
Instead of shooting, you should close the door.
Who opened the door? Was it me or him?
It was you.
It was me?
You like triggered the emergency hatch and then just like peeled the door open and started coming out.
Shit.
It's in the doorway, though.
It's in the doorway.
I'm not going to be able
Are
to
you
close
smoking
it. So
right now?
I'm
Yeah, you should have a sticker at the corner of your
I
mouth.
do have
I'm
a
shooting.
smoke going out.
Damn.
So 7 plus 8, 15.
Okay. You shoot it.
You want the damage?
Sure.
8 plus, or times 4, 32.
Okay, so you blow a massive hole in its chest. Blam!
And yeah, shooting again. It's 8 plus 8, 16.
You're gonna blow another hole in it near its pelvis.
That's only a 1 for damage, so
Okay, so you put a small hole in it.
yeah, it's a 1 times 4 is 4 damage.
Sure.
And I don't have another weapon in my other hand, so I'm not going to be able to shoot again.
Nope. Monster's turn?
I believe so.
Okay.
Are you asking us?
Yeah, like, are you guys doing it? Are you done doing your stuff? Alright.
Well, we have a free dodge, right?
You have 1 free dodge. So it's gonna attempt to grab you.
Thank God.
It doesn't grab you, but that's all that happens.
Who's it grabbing, by the way? Oh, thank God.
Well, he's right in front of it. It's just like, it opens the door, moves into the door. It's like blam, blam, blam. And it's just like split. It basically looks like it spits itself into the hallway. A bunch of black goo is going to envelop him and try to yank him into the doorway. Oh, it's a fail.
Thank God.
Do I roll a dodge to
Yeah,
contest?
roll a dodge.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
It's a dodge of 4, rolled a 3, so it's 7. Dexterity is 4, so that'd be 11.
Yeah, you definitely are like, oh snap. So there's goo like slap, slap hitting the wall around you. Slap, you use the shield at one point to like bat some of it away from you, but it's like now it's in the doorway. Its body's in the doorway, but it's got goo tendrils that are going all the way across the tunnel, and they are around you, attached to the wall.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
I did. It didn't work.
Okay, so this first round you're just like this. You're like,
Did you double one?
Yeah.
Yes!
it rains on you.
No! Did you pee yourself?
It might be happening. But yeah, you definitely get a quick whiff of urine.
You put my cigarette out with your
Well-
piss. I throw it down.
Maybe.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so it's getting wet all over you. Do you try to keep your cigarette from getting wet?
No, I throw it.
You throw it where?
Down. I'm being pissed on you, asshole.
Okay, so it's raining on you. You're like, fucking, you throw your cigarette down. Your cigarette hits the top of him, or the metal shield, and you hear whoosh. And all of a sudden, there's a huge fire that's crawling up the walls of the tunnel. Your legs are on fire. You're engulfed in fire. The thing is making a horrible squealing noise because it's on fire.
Did you douse us with disinfectant? That wasn't piss. I didn't have a chance to whiff it.
That was pretty good.
I had said that before you told me that I peed on them.
Yeah.
I was like, I
I didn't
just
see it though. I didn't see it until I was
no,
taking
that
like,
was
it's raining,
amazing.
and I looked and I was like, oh, that's so good.
That's so good.
So when you throw your cigarette, it goes sping.
I crawl up the tunnel.
Okay, so that's your action is to get away. to
I
move
was
away.
gonna shoot, but not fucking anymore.
Yeah, he's like in it bad.
I'm very sorry there, Foreman.
Your legs are on fire.
George Foreman was lit on fire.
Yep.
We have to go up and roll.
So you're like, oh, okay. So this round you're gonna take a d6 damage. Take 1.
Thank God.
Foreman, you're gonna take 2d6. Take 8.
Oh.
You are burning. This thing is gonna try to pull you back into the doorway.
Okay. So I'm dodging, I'm guessing?
Sure. I mean, you have an action first. You go before it. You can do a thing.
Okay. Can I use my sword to try to cut my way free and move up the ladder?
You have to drop the gun.
Does the gun work while it's on fire? I don't know.
It's bad for being on fire in your hands.
Throw it at the thing.
Something will happen.
So yeah, I will drop the gun.
Okay.
Wait.
my
When you say
sword.
drop the gun, do you mean all the way to the bottom of the tunnel?
Yep, that happens.
God
So,
damn it.
drops the gun, grabs your sword. Pull the sword.
And I'm trying to carve my way through the tendrils.
Okay,
In the
roll
fire.
to hit.
Does the gun go off when it hits the bottom?
8
gonna
plus
find
7.
Pow.
8 plus 7.
So 15.
Okay, you strike it.
Let's see.
It's your strength times the D8.
Yep. Strength, and I got the D8 as a 2, so 12 damage. Am I using it one-handed or 2? 1, because I'm still...
Yeah, definitely is going to
Okay. So yeah,
How much?
12.
damage? 12. Okay, so you slice 2 of the tendrils that are around you.
Is that enough to get through it?
You can try.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay,
What is this?
it's a contested strength roll.
Okay. Just strength, not brawl, melee, weightlifting.
Just strength, not
Just
brawl.
strength?
Melee, yeah.
Okay, so 9.
Okay, it wins. So you go to climb out, and the tendrils are holding on to you, and you're both on fire. And you're probably screaming as your eyelids melt away and your hair burns on your body. Okay. You're so sick of. All right, it's gonna try to get its hands on you. Oh, that's bad. So, 15, and then
A dodge? or
16. Yeah,
Oh,
no?
man.
and then
We're out of here. See ya.
15, 16, and 14.
You only have to be faster than your burning friend.
That's right.
So the first one was a 13.
Okay, it's got you there.
Second one is a, let's see, 11.
Okay, it's got you there.
Was that one more attack? Or
I mean, it's got you. It's
Okay.
40. That's 80 damage right there.
okay, yeah, that's enough.
So you guys see him. He's like,
Whoa.
he cuts a couple tendrils in the fire. He's like, oh, he's trying to climb up. The tendrils wrap around him, and then you just see them invade his body, punch through, wrap around him from the back, and yank him into the room. And then the doors to the room close.
You know where not to go now.
Yeah.
So they're open about that much. They
Just
close almost all the way, and then it's just blood shoots out of the crack in the door and sprays the wall opposite.
Do they close again?
Not all the way. There's a
It's
fire.
like a trapdoor spider.
There's a fire at the bottom, and you hear pop, 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 pop.
How many bullets did you put in that fucking gun?
You hear the rounds in the gun going off.
Open the
in
fucking hatch.
Oh, that was already opened. I did that before anything started.
Oh, well, I'm out.
He opened and he was just like,
God damn it, we're making so much noise too.
oh yeah, lots of noise.
I climb out and roll in the dirt.
Okay.
Or I
you're
pull my
gonna take
pants off
one more.
again.
How far up
Take 3 more.
is the door from this hatch? In my mind, it was really far.
What door from the hatch? What do you mean?
The top hatch door from the other door that we opened.
That's like 20 feet. So you're still climbing. You're like,
Yeah, but I already started climbing.
Yep. Yeah, but you're going to have one more round before you can get out. You're out if you want to be out.
I do want to be out. And I want to drop my frying pan, the cast iron frying pan, before I close the door.
If I see, I'm just gonna shoot him.
I mean, roll your perception and notice.
8.
That is not
So I climb out. You think it's safe, and then you see a hand.
He doesn't see anything. He's like, he's going
Just
for
a
it.
pan.
And
I
it's
can
just
take
like,
a pan.
A cast iron frying
Do you
pan.
throw it or do you let it go?
Oh, I just let it go,
Okay.
and then I drop.
Roll damage.
I don't have no idea. Is it just there's thrown damage that multiplied?
Roll 3d8.
3d8. The fuck you hitting me with?
10,
Terminal velocity
11.
cast iron
I'm 10
pan.
feet away.
All right,
It
whatever.
still weighs 10 pounds.
Then take 10 damage.
Don't take 11, take 10.
The last time was a 1, so 2d8.
Yeah.
Take 10 damage.
Yeah.
So, Klug, give me a strength check.
I'm a little upset at you right now.
Roll 1.
No, I rolled a 9.
Oh, cool. So you stay on. You're like, oh, God. And then you keep climbing.
Okay.
Yep, you're at the top. You close it.
Yeah. And I turned the
I open it.
What's up?
I turned the
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So you
then-
push open and it's not opening.
And then I lay down next to it.
He's going to start opening it.
Yep.
Okay, so
And wait for the arm to push it up.
All right.
So he threw a frying pan at me.
Yep.
Push it open with my gun.
I didn't see a hand, so I'm waiting.
Okay. Should we go?
And I'm gonna go out.
All right.
Surprise
You guys
round!
you know, because he has fast reaction time. So I'll let you guys roll off.
You didn't see me? 10.
Whoa!
27.
22.
22.
Plus your dexterity.
25.
There's been some ridiculous fucking rolls this game. Like multiple 10s, multiple 1s. Alright, so you're on 25. So he's going to cleaver you in the face before you come out. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah.
You feel hungry, Brian.
Just remember that next week you are the player
You
again.
took the D8 from me.
Oh,
I need
here
one
you
of
go. There you go.
them. So D8.
Are you double handing it?
Yeah.
It
course.
changes your strength by 1.
Oh. Oh yeah, so that adds up. So 5 times 3. So 15.
15 damage to the
Can I
face. of the
dodge,
cleaver.
by the way?
You guys, you can roll the hit and he can roll the dodge.
Yeah, I want to dodge.
So that is 3,
You son of a bitch.
6, 8, 9 plus
That was 14.
14.
God damn.
Get you. So take 15 damage to the face by the cleaver.
Poke your head up and I just scalp.
What the fuck are you doing? Alright.
Are you still on fire?
Oh, yeah. Take 2 more damage from the fire on your legs as you're cooking.
You made me do this. Chink. Boom!
Okay.
There's no
Shotgun.
dodging firearms, bud.
Yeah, you can dodge firearms.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
I thought that's what everyone had been doing.
Yeah.
We've been shooting each other.
Yeah, you guys are rolling once.
16.
Oh,
He can't parry firearms.
yeah.
He has
and
to
that's my
dodge.
main.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
so
that you can't parry
It's
them.
5, so I need an 11. Ah, I don't get it.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Shotgun was what?
D8 times 4.
8 times 4. That was a pistol.
That was a D8 times 6.
Oh, that's right. That might be bad for
That's
you.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Did I roll really well? 16? Does that do extra?
Yeah. 16 adds an extra before you modify. Before you add the multiplier.
So it's one
Wait,
extra.
does 14? Should you have more brain damage?
Let's see. I should probably actually check that.
I hope you die.
Jeez.
We're all gonna die. You know this.
It's 10 minutes before the end of the
No,
game. We have
15
to
is
all
where
die.
it is. Okay, so you add 1 and then
Add
multiply.
1?
Add 1 to whatever you roll. What'd you roll?
3.
So it's 4 times 6.
24.
Yep.
24.
Take
Shoot again.
24 damage. Okay, at this time you're only at a negative.
I don't care.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a D8. That would be bad. 16?
Are we getting more dodges, or do you only
16
get one?
minus 2. You can, like him, you can keep rolling at negatives.
Oh, so I can roll more also?
Yeah, go ahead. You can keep rolling. But you have a minus 2 to your roll too.
Yeah, still, it's a gunshot now.
So he actually rolled a 14, which is what you have to beat.
So then I have a dodge, 5, 7, 12. Damn.
Alright, hit him again. You could have swung more than once too.
Yeah, I realize that now.
8 times 6.
That'll do it.
Yep.
You sick motherfucker.
Take another damage. Your legs are still on fire.
I roll in the dirt.
Okay, you roll in the dirt. While you're rolling in the dirt trying to put yourself out,
No.
you hear something. That's right.
I run.
A mass of black tentacles comes up and grabs you
No.
and pulls
I dodge.
you into the hatch.
Nope, I dodge.
Okay, let's see what happens. That's 16. That's a 15.
I rolled a 12. And then a 10.
All right, you're done. So it's like you put your legs. It's like the movie. You put your legs out. You're like, oh, thank God I made it. And as you're getting up, it's like and sucks you in. And then blood sprays out of the hatch, and the
Why
hatch
did
closes.
you do it, Brian? Why did you do
Time's
it?
up. Game over, man. Game over.
Can the tendril come up and pull the hatch down to close it?
Yeah, it's like
You were planning that all along.
For a while.
for a while. All right.
As soon as I realized that I was going to be the first one to climb up,
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
were
I have to go up because I want to be between me and the exit. Just me.
So that's what happens when you play zombies and it's a one-off. In the end, everybody dies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once we hit that like 11:20 mark, I realized that the clock was ticking and it needed to happen.
Yeah, there's going to be no positive resolution at that
Can't
point.
someone like walk off into the sunset like in Cube?
The tentacle monster did.
Yeah, it's like he did.
walked off into the sunset.
Now he has access to a room full of snacks.
Fresh people.
And-
Because you guys let him out.
It wasn't only me that did that.
I said we should
Like
just
it
let them
said,
down.
do not open in big letters with
Well,
blood.
We almost
and shit.
opened it in the first part.
I know. I was
Well-
like, well, that'd be quick.
All right.
Well, to be fair, if you would have just opened it and let it fall down.
Open.
Then you'd have been pulled in. We would have been out.
My hands are
More than
getting
one
sore from
tentacle.
doing this all
We do have, we got 2 new followers. We got Dead Hand,
Dead hands!
Jester in Peril.
That fits so well with the
Jester in peril.
Yeah, we will be
We
going
were
back
Jesters
to
in Peril.
D&D next week. This was a good break for me as a DM. And it's a good one-off. It's always fun to just
Zombies are always
know
fun.
you're going to die no matter what you do.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Or
zombies
shoot
always
your
ends.
friends 3 or
Shoot
4
your friends a couple
times.
times. or
George
betray your
Foreman
friends.
ended on fire. I'm proud
We
of that.
grilled him.
I
Yep.
didn't even get to do my monologue of my character. You didn't even allow me to. That was sad.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You burned me.
And broke
That
the
was the
nose.
best thing ever. I was like, it's raining on you. And I got the text and I was like,
It was so good because otherwise, if you hadn't just said that, they would have like taken a moment to notice or something
Right.
like that. But because
I
you're
throw my
like,
cigarette. I'm like,
No.
Just remember where you guys left off in the last session in D&D.
We're
You're in
surrounded by
a tower
zombies.
surrounded by zombies.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why we got
So
David.
Just remember that.
It's a
Hey,
very
I'm cool with
similar
it.
situation.
Are you cool with tentacle monsters that deal 80 damage?
No,
That was a touch high.
it was the game ender. I was like, he's out. It's almost noon.
Mhm.
It's time to eat everybody. So
And that was
It's
like
time to eat, everybody. It's time to eat, everybody.